A little bit of fun facts with your boys.
That's a good podcast name. Fun facts with
fun
your boys.
Facts with your boys. I kind of like it. Except I don't know any fun facts, which
so
kind of makes it hard to piece together such an idea.
I didn't have the real mic last time. I had like the bitch.
The
mic.
Real mic? They're all real.
Yeah,
Did you have this?
That one goes by Mike. This one just goes by Michael.
Now I feel like I'm on like a radio talk show. I just don't have the headphones or anything.
Yeah, we need to get
I
headphones
don't think
up in
I would want to listen to myself. Like I already listened to myself enough, like in editing, that like I don't want to listen to more.
I wouldn't want to do that much either, but maybe you just come out of that like
cool,
incredibly
man. Don't give any of us the heads up.
egotistical, narcissistic and stuff.
Today's podcast
A nice
not brought
cold
to you by
refreshing.
PBR.
Is it
Not
always?
brought to you.
No,
Not brought.
no.
to
This is. I'm pretty sure this might be the first one that
we had PBR.
Air cheers.
that we actually had PBR.
No, we had PBR when I did it.
Extend.
Oh, that's true. Did I say?
PBR. I'm pretty sure you did.
It's just never
I had
sponsored,
to. Yeah. One
literally
day.
and figuratively.
Don't fucking cheers.
Dang.
Just because you're not on mic doesn't mean you can't not cheers.
So what? We got a very special Labor Day night episode of the Underachievers
Podcast.
Underachievers After Hours. Everyone. You guys got any NPR voices? You got any good NPR
I don't
voice?
know what the fucking NPR voice is. So.
Hello, welcome to NPR. We are going to be talking today about Jameson and the creation of it, and not the taste, but the war that created it.
Dude, that'd be.
coming back.
I would like Jameson so much more if it was created because of a war.
You don't know about that, dude?
The Great War.
That's why you don't see orcs anymore.
The whiskey battles?
Yeah.
No. The whiskey wars. Stupid whiskey wars. It was right in front of my face.
It really was. In fact, there's got to be like a drink called the Whiskey Wars or something like that.
I doubt it.
I don't think so.
Fine, a movie. We'll make a movie. We'll call it the Whiskey Wars.
The Whiskey
and it's
Wars.
Like very minor, like whiskey.
I feel like you
in the
can just-
world.
There's no one does whiskey. no one actually drinks whiskey in it.
Dude, all you gotta do is
No, they're fighting
take
for
some,
the whiskey.
take some editing and take Gangs of New York, like the first 5 minutes, boom, your movie's done and made. That's it.
I was more or less thinking like there's like something has taken over the world that makes everyone alcoholics, which has already happened. So we're like step one, and then there's like a shortage, and they can't create any more alcohol. So everyone's just like forced to like start killing each other for alcohol because they're all.
I feel like that's like the plot to Idiocracy.
Yeah, kind of. That's kind of where I was thinking too.
Is it?
It's
Well, they run out of water.
Yeah.
So they only
and
drink beer
Bronco.
and shit?
No.
No, it's Bronco. It's got electrolytes.
Bronco? Brando.
What is that?
It's like it's
It's like Gatorade.
Terry Crews. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
Terry Crews is like the president of the world.
Brando. It's what plants
I
create.
feel like that's happened before.
It's got
in
electrolytes.
other things too.
Yeah. It's Gatorade.
I've seen Idiocracy, but it was on like Comedy Central, so it wasn't as good because they were cutting out all the good shit and saying things like
What the heck?
north to
No,
south snakes, whatever it is on that
You
thing.
can say hell on TV.
Yeah, it's actually kind of.
Yeah, but they're not
it's loosened
saying
up
like
a
there's
bit.
like what the fuck, not
Fair.
It's still nowhere near as good as like,
your
British
PG-13
television.
mind. you can
Well, no,
say
because
hell.
when you're a kid and you're trying to say hell, you substitute it with heck.
Do you remember the first time you cursed?
Yeah, first grade.
Yeah, it was wow. First grade's pretty early.
Yeah.
I was trying to impress some kids, okay?
I remember I was.
What'd
like
you say?
I don't remember. It was like, damn. No,
Ooh,
I
look at
think
him go.
No, it was fuck. It had to be.
So you went
Damn.
hard. You went
I went hard.
first grade.
Did you learn that from your
Dude,
mom?
New York Italian family.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm surprised fuck wasn't my first word.
Fuck. Like Jay and Silent Bob?
Yeah.
Does everyone know the words to that?
Fuck. Fuck.
You don't have to mumble it.
I don't know.
Could have
I
done
used
it in
to.
unison with some sick synchronizing. And
You remember your first curse word?
I don't remember what it was, but I do remember being like the first of my friends to curse, and they were all like, "Dude, you can't do that," and I was like, "Fuck, can watch me." It was nice, and I think that was in like 4th or 5th grade.
Yeah, my family was weird, dude. I remember my family was cooler with me saying like damn and hell, but not suck it or like this sucks.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird.
Sucks is the bad part.
Yeah.
Suck.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Someone in
weird.
that family didn't give blowjobs. Which is always still weird to me that they call them blowjobs and there's no blowing involved.
There's got to be like a reason behind it. It has to have been some like probably.
Sarah, look up the etymology of blowjob.
It was probably some really shitty older like saying, and then it just turned into modern day slang.
Yeah, it's just, or maybe like when people were trying it out back in the caveman days when
like,
blowjobs were coming up, they were like,
doesn't fuck stand for fornication under carnal knowledge or some bullshit?
I thought it was under something about the king.
Consent to the king.
Yeah.
Some stupid
Fornication.
Do you think that's real?
Yeah,
like, do you think that's an actual like?
Maybe
It was started. What is it? An acronym?
There was also, I think,
probably.
It definitely was something like that in like the early, I think it was like when we were learning about like the Scarlet Letter and shit like that, and they were like all about branding people. What is with that
Don't
glass?
make that face and point it at me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to burp into the mic, but yeah, that glass is quite peculiar. I know nobody can really see this, but this the shot glass is
it has boobies.
It's got boobs and a giner.
And a giant.
It could be a boy, actually. I don't want to rule anything out.
Did you just assume my shot glass is gender? How
well,
dare
actually,
you.
I kind of like almost would rather assume that it wasn't what it was appearing to be, but yes, kind of.
Marco's pouring shots, and I regret every decision I've made.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm the one that,
check
like,
here.
this was my idea. I instantly regret. I poured the first one, and I was like,
Should have drank all this at my fucking
yeah,
wedding.
dude.
Instead, my family was just feeding my friends tequila, and they couldn't touch
Okay, you
the
can stop,
Jameson.
motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
It's Jack's first shot, guys, in a long time.
This one's from England.
Oh, cool.
Not the shot, but the glass.
Yeah, this one's from
Ireland.
Oh, welcome to Ireland.
Jameson whiskey.
Jameson whiskey up in your beard. What's some JMO?
I don't want any whiskey.
That's for reserves. Just like weird little things like that. A little
Total kind of segue, but I used to have a bottle of Black Barrel Jameson on my desk, and because
Desk?
my
Like
desk,
at home, okay.
yeah.
I was like,
and because it was there, and I never threw it out, like 3/4 of the tavern names I made up in D&D were all from the bottle's words.
oh yeah,
So
just
there's
like
the,
random shit.
There's the Black Barrel. There's the Select Reserve, Jameson's Tavern, like just so many tavern names came from.
Read any of that
from
stuff in
looking
there.
at that bottle,
Yeah.
and it's only there because I got too drunk playing D&D and had to throw up to continue.
And I threw up in the bottle.
No.
And I was like,
And I
can't
drank
open
it.
this because I will smell it, and if I pour it out, and if I,
It's a waste of
I would
whiskey.
like think it's like full of good stuff one day, and it just ends up real bad. So yeah, there's a shot glass over here with some boobies on it.
with your name on it. The boobies have your name on it, not the shot glass.
Yeah, it's a weird.
She's
chest
got
tattoo.
Thug Life Jamaica.
Yeah, exactly. what a inventive shot glass opportunity.
Who fucking decided that shot glasses are just like the go-to souvenir for anyone that's traveling?
Yeah, I don't know.
Alcoholics.
Very okay.
Well, it's just like it's got to be easy to make.
It's true.
It's like the first thing they just print.
They're
some shit
relatively
on it.
cheap too.
Consumerism assumes that everybody drinks.
Yeah, like, did you know people still sell fucking postcards?
Yeah, I bought one at the Panama Canal.
It's so weird, man.
Worth it. Worth every dollar.
There's so many little things that we still do that, like, I know nobody participates in. Like, postcards is definitely one of them. People still think girls have pillow fights. All kinds of weird things.
So did you go to? You're like postcards, pillow fights.
I
I
don't know.
feel
Two
like
peas.
pillow fights are still a thing, just not in the sexualized nature that.
Yeah,
that,
that's
like,
kind of
the
more or less what I
frat
meant.
boy mentality considers them.
Yeah. It's like porn still does it too. They always think that, like, oh, these girls are pillow fighting before they fuck each other or something, and it's like, who does that with the door shut? Conscious of mind. That's pillow. Did you guys ever pillow fight as a kid?
Yeah.
I fucking used to get into that shit. Like, it was like a pillow war. I didn't even want to call it a fight.
We
I almost
would.
seemed to
We keep going back to the wars.
to the wars.
The Great Whiskey
We
War
would.
of 1012 and the
We
Great
would
Pillow
throw
War.
Skittles at each other, or like candy.
Yeah.
We would like sit on
Was it-
opposite ends of the room and just fucking throw candy at each
Was
other.
this when
wasteful.
green Skittles were apple flavored and a fucking waste of existence?
What are they now?
Dude, they're so good.
No,
now.
they're apple flavored. They used to be lime flavored,
Yeah.
which was the shit, and now they're just shit.
Oh no, I think they're way better.
Fuck you.
But you know what I learned the other day is that all Skittles taste
Skittle
the same.
War.
No, they don't.
They
We
all
need-
taste the
I
same.
eat
It's all just
handfuls of it.
smell
No.
and coloring.
No,
There's a distinct difference between a red Skittle and a purple Skittle.
That's what I was saying too.
So if I close my eyes and eat a fucking
You have to
Skittle,
plug your nose too, but yeah. It's the smell that triggers it, to my understanding. Yeah, I know. There's like no really like who's going to a place to do that anyway? I don't know. That's just what I was reading online.
So you're telling me if a blind, smellless person eats a Skittle,
If Ray Charles
plugged his nose and ate a Skittle,
is eating Skittles,
"That's a
he's
green
like,
Skittle," and you'd be like, "Sorry, Ray Charles."
so why
That
the
was
fuck
a
don't
yellow
M&Ms taste
Skittle.
different? All M&Ms taste the
Because
same.
they don't scent the shells on M&Ms. It's just chocolate.
So you're telling me
Wait.
that I am tasting a smell when I eat
Yes.
a fucking Skittle?
Yes.
No.
I didn't believe it either, man.
Were you the other day just eating Skittles?
I wasn't, but I still eat so many Skittles at work, and I'm just like, there's no fucking way. Because I'm like, this is the greenest tasting Skittle I've ever greened. And
I've ever
it's-
greened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was green.
If they don't have taste, I don't know what the fuck's up.
It's right, dude. It's like, how do you go back from something like that? Some crippling knowledge.
You just eat handfuls.
Yeah,
Get
I mean,
over it.
honestly, I do that anyway, and then at that point, it just tastes like a real masterpiece. It's like ambrosia.
Goop. It's goop. Sour goop.
Sour goop. Sour Skittles is a different story entirely because they're literally coated with sugar.
It's the best
But
part.
I'm pretty sure the sugar is just sourness.
Yeah, it is. But it's like the thing that differentiates
What
your
is
ability to
what
actually
is
tell what the fuck.
sour flavor?
You want to make your
I don't
face
know,
do a
actually.
weird thing?
Yeah, but like, what is that? If you were to like, I'm gonna hyper compress whatever it is that make warheads, because they're like, if there's any candy that you think is like
Sugar,
truly
water, sour. Boom.
Okay, but what is sour?
It's probably like some combination of like lime or fucking
It's just like they fucked up
Like
on the
lemon
ingredients.
extract or
They
some
created
shit.
Sourness.
what the fuck makes a sour beer sour?
Exactly, that was my thinking of next. It's like they just fucked
Sour.
up the beer. We just put 3
Water,
drops of sour
yeast,
in there.
sour. There's 3 ingredients to everything.
Yeah, this is some good ingredients though.
Water.
I do like me some sour beer. I love
You
beer
can
in
only have
general.
one. How many can you drink before you're just completely over it?
I've pretty much exclusively had sour beers for the last year and a half.
Dang.
No, not even year and a half.
But in like
much-
one sitting.
Much until I'm too fucking drunk to function.
Yeah.
Fair.
And how many is that? We're really getting down to the facts today on NPR.
Do you remember the highest amount of beers that you ever drinking?
Not
In one sitting?
specifically, because typically you forget.
Yeah,
at some point.
usually you forget how much you
Yeah.
had to drink.
I think
pretty
I
sure I
count like
remember.
up to my first 4, and then I'm just like, and
All right,
we're
well,
out.
fucking show off some more, Mark. Oh, what number was it, bitch?
I think 12. I've killed an entire 12-pack by myself.
Yeah, I've definitely done a 6-pack by myself too.
Mm.
But like, if I have more than,
I just don't like. I lose the drive to drink when I'm by myself. It's like, all right, this isn't fun anymore.
yeah, I can understand that to a degree too. I'm just like, this is all for not. But it's at the same time, I don't believe in like drinking a beer and that's it. Sometimes, 'cause I'm like,
Isn't
hey,
it kind
that's-
of a waste when you like go eat and then you order a beer and then you're like, I'm gonna get another one, but then by the time you're like done eating, you're like, I'm
Yeah.
really full.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink another beer. And then you're like, I paid like $5 for a beer, and you're like, wasted for nothing.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
either
degenerates, man. Enjoy your alcohol. Jesus Christ.
I mean, you do, but you're like,
I
you
mean, like-
always plan to like drink more, and then you just like only have the one, and then you're like, fuck, dude, like,
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why you don't fucking go to a restaurant and order a PBR. You
Whoa.
get something that tastes like actual goodness.
I don't always order. I only
You're
drink
targeted.
PBR like in the basis of my own home, and when it's really cheap.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you go...
Just
like,
most of the
it's like-
time.
it's like the equivalent of getting a Dr. Pepper. You get it because it tastes good.
Yeah, but Dr Pepper doesn't get me drunk.
Exactly, so it's better.
Not yet.
Not
There's
yet.
no reason why
Introducing
Pepper's
Dr.
like a
Pepper's
$1.50.
25th flavor.
Is that 23? Yeah, 23.
I don't forget that
original
many they have. I know it's something in
Something
there.
like that.
It's whiskey.
It's whiskey. Surprise, bitches.
Whiskey peppers.
Sugar, water, Dr Pepper, whiskey.
You know, the first time I ever heard Dr. Pepper had like 24 flavors or whatever, I was like, because you never really know what Dr. Pepper is.
I don't know what
Can't
soda
isolate
is
it
in
down.
general.
Well, like
Pepper.
Coke is like
Pepper
cocoa
and
beans,
medicine?
cocoa beans or whatever, right? Derives from that and
So
stuff.
I only drink good soda, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean,
Dr
this isn't
Pepper.
the point.
Not Coke. It's
I
the
mean,
point
Dr.
I'm
Pepper
trying
is
to
good.
make.
My point is like, how do you differentiate that there's 24 fucking different flavors in there when all you taste is one thing? It's, like,
And it's
why
not a
is-
distinguishable.
Yeah, it's not like, ooh, this time I tasted
not
a
like
little
a
bit of grapes, but
yeah.
last time I had like a hint of rock or whatever.
I don't think any of
I
us
can't
have
think
like
of
a
24
refined
flavors.
enough palate to be able to figure
You're
that
probably
shit
right. Yeah, none of us are.
Like,
What are you
There
talking?
was
Sprite
fucking-
is lemon lime.
That's
You
two
get a
flavors.
refined
But
palate.
like, you get those people that fucking sip a glass of wine and they can tell you what barrel it was made in a specific fucking.
Those people
vineyard.
just want to show off, though.
Flexing their
They're
wine
just like,
muscles.
oh, it's got hints of dirt. It's got a very groundy taste, and I'm just like, yeah.
I'm like, how expensive is this one glass?
It's like,
do you have any rosé? And they're like, no, this is fine wine. And I'm like,
what is the term people always use with whiskey when they're trying to be pretentious? It's like earthy.
Oh,
it tastes very earthy.
All fucking whiskey tastes earthy.
Exactly.
Made in barrels, which are wood.
Sugar, water, earth, whiskey.
These three elements came together to create
whiskey.
This specific whiskey is brought to you by Pocket Sand.
By Pocket Sand. Yo, can we talk about how underrated King of the Hill is?
Dude,
I fucking hate King of the Hill.
I was just gonna say that.
God damn it.
King
Thank
of the Hill
you.
fucking sucks.
I can't walk into a building when that show is playing and not comment on it sucking without people being like, dude, fuck you, and then making some joke about it, and I'm like, I don't get it because I didn't see it, and it's still not funny.
I don't know how Mike Judge made something as good as Silicon Valley,
right,
and as shitty as King of the Hill.
And then Beavis and Butthead is funny.
Beavis and the Butthead in the middle.
It's in the middle.
It's
90% like music video commentary, which I would.
He really set the standard for
that's cool comedy.
Joe McHale and
like for clip shows and
yeah.
things like that. Yeah, I can understand that. Plus, like cartoons don't typically approach that either, so that makes it like it's.
It was an MTV show.
Yeah,
that was the entire purpose of it.
They're like, we still got to play music videos, but we're trying to slowly trickle those bitches out.
Filter it out.
So what do you like about King of the Hill? Because I've never
it's just
seen
a good show. It's just like.
I
the humor is it's like a different type of humor. It's almost it's fucking Guilfoyle in Silicon Valley.
He plays who?
No, I'm saying like Guilfoyle is like humor,
like deadpan.
Yeah,
okay,
but it's like it's not like supposed to. It's not.
But you don't have a fucking Kumail Nanjiani to bounce that off of.
What are you talking about? There's
Granted, like
Khan.
I said, I haven't seen this show that much. So
Khan, there's the fucking his neighbor from Vietnam.
No,
or no,
sounds racist.
It is, yeah, no, 100%.
It was the 90s.
Yeah, Kumail Nanjiani's character is like
but
stereotypical.
All of Guilfoyle's humor and what makes him funny is the fact that all of his humor is based off of his interactions with Kumail's character.
Yeah,
that is the entire basis of those two characters. They are two halves of a coin, and that is not what King of the Hill is. Yes, all of the humor is that, but there is a very you're like getting 50% off.
We should put on like a King of the Hill funniest clips compilation. Like
just do commentary
and just see if we can find a zinger in there or something.
Even the King of the Hill memes.
Propane. I don't get it, man. I too need propane when I'm barbecuing or whatever.
Charcoal's better.
Yeah. I never attached to it.
And like charcoal, like that doesn't even make sense.
I like the smoky flavor. Propane, you don't get smoky flavor.
So just fucking drink whiskey while you barbecue, bitch.
No. No. Alright, let's do these shots.
Alright. Yeah. Was this your water?
No, that was...
Yours is the open one.
Yeah, mine was definitely open. This one isn't open at all.
Oh, then...
Except for the
dibs.
Secret guest star.
Secret guest star, we've got your dad! Oh man, I had a joke for a secret guest star earlier, but I can't remember who it is all of a sudden. Figure it out later.
Oh man, I had a
when
funny,
not
a funny, like, it's kind of fucked up. It was like, would you rather?
Okay, let's hear it.
Oh, no.
Let's do it.
It was like, would you rather watch your dad jerk off to completion or something equally as bad as with your mom, but I just didn't remember what it was with
This
your
is a
mom.
great segue into these shots because now I actually want to get drunk so I can erase that from my mind.
It's fucked up. I know.
This is fair game. Extendo. Friendo.
Extendo regretto.
My regret has extended. Well, now this is going to spiral into complete and utter chaos.
Do your nipples get hard when you take a shot?
Yeah, it's pretty normal.
No?
No?
Right? Yeah.
I always thought that was like I always thought that was like an anatomical thing.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Like we were made to identify when we reached peak.
Pink drunkenness.
Peak,
No, whiskey is an aphrodisiac in Ireland.
Is it?
I would imagine so.
I mean, alcohol in general, I think just gets people... I mean, I think people drink to fuck 90% of the time. Maybe I would say 90%, so don't let anybody like think I'm using...
No, because then it becomes non-consensual when they're drunk.
That's what they want you to believe.
It's what the right wants you to believe.
I feel like
You have a katana over there? Am I like reading this wrong?
No, it's 100% a katana. I was looking at it earlier.
Alright, totally gonna play with this sword later. Winona, you better not be in here. I'm not trying to cut a dog in half.
We just took shots of Jameson. I'm gonna be far from this room when you touch that fucking sword.
It's not real.
Okay.
It's like styrofoam.
Okay, we're good then.
Not as cool anymore. I'm falling out.
Secretly, Marco just knows what would happen if Cody had a fucking
Yeah, dude, that's a
sword.
terrible... No, see, I just know what I would do if I had an actual
Yeah.
sword. Like, as much as I've always wanted, like, the Master Sword, like...
You'd,
I
like,
have
practice,
a shit ton of metal swords. I have, let's get nerdy for a minute. I have the Devil May Cry Rebellion.
Oh, yeah.
And I have Tensa Zangetsu, the fucking...
From Bleach.
Ichigo Bankai sword.
Yeah.
And it's taller than I am.
Is it?
Yep.
I mean, granted, you're not that tall, but I remember playing with that thing.
Fuck you, I'm average.
It's still not that tall.
I like people's usual rebuttals, like, fuck you, I'm tall. And they're like, fuck you, I'm... For my percentile, I'm average as shit, son.
5'10's average male height, motherfucker.
Are you 5'10"?
Yeah.
Damn, we haven't,
Bitch, you're
scaled it all
5'9" at
really.
most.
Fuck you.
Damn. I was just saying you were
You think
tall. It's a different
You could
thing.
fight Tom Cruise and win?
Fuck no.
No, what the
What?
fuck?
Who the fuck
Cruise?
thinks they could fight Tom Cruise and win?
Tom Cruise could legally
Do you
kill
think
somebody
you
because of
could fight Tom Cruise and
Scientology.
win?
I think I got
'Cause I
height
think
on
you're
him.
Fucking
I got
delusional.
height. You think Tom Cruise can actually fight?
Yes.
What
That
the
motherfucker
fuck?
does his own stunts for no good reason.
That's stunts.
Dude has a...
That means that
That's-
he could take some fucking punches.
Dude,
and
he
it's
literally
not-
rode off on the side of a plane while it was taking off. That's
He
That's
hung-
not- that's not
he
true.
hung
Yes,
from
it
a
is.
rope on a helicopter.
Doesn't mean he can't fight, though.
It means that motherfucker's got some strength, and his teeth are already fucked up. So
He's got nothing to lose.
My
The
point is
Church
he's
of
got enough
Scientology would
choreography
just
training to
resurrect
be able
him.
to piece it
Right?
together.
Jeez.
Yeah, I wouldn't fight fucking Tom Cruise.
Fuck no.
Plus, like I said, there's a thing in Scientology where you have like your own servants, and if you kill somebody, those servants they have no choice but to clean up your mess and get rid of it. So like he could legally kill you.
I was gonna say that I would fight Seth Rogen, but this is a much more entertaining fucking
Seth
tangent.
Rogen, yeah. I mean, we could all fight Seth Rogen, but he's got a lot of money, man.
You think you could fight Seth
Resources.
Rogen?
Fuck yes. Sober, maybe.
Everyone do your best Seth Rogen laugh.
I can't think of
I can't
it.
think of what it sounds like, right?
I can't. It's like...
It's just like...
That's pretty
it's
good.
like-
I think that
shit.
sounds-
No, that's terrible. 3 laughs combined in one just sound like one shitty Seth Rogen
It's
impersonation.
fucking bad.
You know, one of the best compliments I ever got was I have a laugh that is very contagious, like Seth Rogen's.
That's good, yeah.
That's not... So, I don't really like Seth Rogen's laugh.
Fuck you, you're a dick.
But, dude, that, like, legitimately, as someone who gets compliments on their laugh all the time, it's fucking great.
You get compliments on your laugh?
All the fucking time.
You have like the shittiest laugh
my
ever.
God.
So, my laugh is better than your mustache, at least.
Wow.
Dang.
You're like, you had the fucking mustache joke just in the pocket.
Yeah, he was
You're
waiting.
like, I'm waiting for this
That's actually something
motherfucker
I
to
wanted
say
to ask
some
you
shit.
guys earlier, is because I mean, obviously Jack has a beard and he's always had a beard for like as long as we can remember. But like, at what point did you commit to your facial hair? Because like, you had like El Diablo.
Yeah, I had
curls at one point.
a handlebar.
Jack's always had a beard, but like, what point did you decide you wanted a beard, or that you even decided to
I'm going
grow a
first.
beard?
I got sick and tired of fucking shaving, and I would...
The lazy approach. Whatever works.
So I remember the first time I decided to grow a beard was the like day Aaron dumped me, and I don't know why that was like a deciding factor, but from there I
She's
started
gonna
to
be
grow
so jealous.
just the chin beard.
Oh yeah, the fucking metal dude. Like,
yeah, just straight, just chin only and down.
Guy who plays bass. Yeah.
And like I grew that twice, shaved it off, and then
so you're like, God, this is fucking terrible.
yeah, no, it was stupid. And then I was just like, I'm just not gonna.
I'm talking about like the one you would braid from here, right? Like,
yeah, like straight up. Just
Oh, you
fucking-
braided it too?
No, God no, my
no,
beard.
but like
Oh.
eventually
Dude,
it went across his mind.
legitimately,
You know?
you need a much.
You get old
longer-
enough, you're like,
You're playing up bass.
You need a much longer beard than you would imagine to effectively braid.
100%.
Yeah, I believe it.
100%. I've always wanted like cornrows and braids, but my hair's never been long enough. Sarah's giving me little baby braids.
If you get
Highlight of my
cornrows,
life.
we can't be friends anymore.
I would never get cornrows, but like braids would be the shit.
Is it rolls or rows?
Rose, but it's whatever.
It just depends what you say in the moment. That's what it is.
How street you are, son.
Well, dude, you're like the most ethnic person in the room, so I figured
I'm the most ethnic person you know.
Oh, that's not true.
No, you wish you were.
No, I feel like you know a lot of like Asian people that are really deep into Asian culture.
I'm trying to think of why that offends me.
But like you're like, fuck, he's not wrong. What? He's not wrong.
Yeah. Asian culture is
make an
rubbed off a
assumption
lot
just
on the
because I
white
watch
people.
anime,
So.
you piece of shit.
Yeah.
And you love ramen?
Sarah, you got a shot over here. I
Yeah,
legally
yeah.
cannot
Literally,
consent to drink this
we were not
because
joking
of
when
the
we said
body.
that.
Yeah. But my mustache, I don't know. I think I've always wanted a mustache. So like when hipsters became a thing,
probably started
everyone
that
was
once
growing
and
like
was
mustache, but like my facial hair just never grew. So it wasn't until like probably like 2 years ago that like my hair got dark enough and like thick enough to where like I could actually grow
Do
it.
you think that's thick?
Bitch, it looks better than your mustache. But like it's the most full it's ever been in my life, so I just kind of had it. And then when I had the handlebar, like I've always wanted a handlebar mustache, and then it wasn't cool to have
And then
handlebar
people are like,
mustaches.
you cut hair? And you're like, no. And you're like, what the fuck?
Are you a barber? Are you a tattoo artist? I'm like, nope, just work retail. They're like, oh, cool mustache,
right.
Yeah,
Disappointing.
yeah. So,
Oh my god! So
and then the reason I cut it was because whenever I would eat like cheeseburgers and like I wouldn't have it done, it would push the hairs into my mouth and I'd just like be eating my hair.
Yeah.
That's why I cut it.
that happens so often.
Yeah,
But-
it sucks.
going back to your job, so I just saw my brother the other day.
Yeah.
And then like 2 minutes later, or not 2 minutes, but like 30 minutes later, he texts me. He's like, "Who works at Zoomies?" And I'm sitting there like, "Who the fuck works at Zoomies?" Marco? Question mark. It's like, "Oh, okay, cool." I'm like, "Why?" My brother forgot your name, bro.
Damn.
I'm somehow
Joey outed
not
on the
even
podcast. Come back and
surprised,
defend yourself.
But I'm gonna talk a lot of shit next time I see him.
We're gonna have Joey on
Hopefully
and,
he's just really drunk though, so I can like talk.
He was
and-
sober.
No, I'm saying
like,
like
next time you see
yeah,
him?
next time I see him, he's just really drunk, so I can just talk a lot of shit and not fear that he's gonna punch me. Not even like a playful punch, where it's gonna hurt a little bit.
No,
and I'm
dude,
like,
my brother is horrible at names. Like, and that's because he uses me as like a fucking scapegoat. Like when I'm with him and he doesn't remember someone's name, he's like, "Oh, this is my brother Jack," and then lets them introduce themselves so that he can remember.
that's a
their
good
name.
play.
Right?
That's a good play. Well, see, I'm so
blame.
used to saying like, "Oh, hey, how's it going, brother?" Or like,
Mhm.
"What's up, y'all?" or something like that. So like, if I don't remember someone's name, I can like
You pet name the shit
piece
out of him,
around like
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
saying,
you don't need to know someone's
Yeah.
name to have a conversation.
Yeah, no, but like and then
It
like
helps.
off top, like I hate when people use like my name, or like when people are like, "Oh, hey Cody, can you do the?" Or, "Hey Cody, how's it going?" Or "Oh Cody,
Call me
blah blah
Cody.
blah." Like when they say
Yeah,
your
Marco,
name.
I totally get it. Man.
No, like when they use your name too much, like it irks me. It feels like you're about to ask me
No,
for
dude,
I don't
something.
know, I'd rather
Totally-
somebody that
totally
than somebody be
relate,
like, "Hey,
Marco.
can you get that for me, boss?"
Hey,
And I'm like,
hey Cody, can you get that for me? Hey Cody, dude, you're just so awesome. Like dude, fucking,
you threw-
are you
you
gonna
paid-
ask me
you
for
sprinkled
money?
a
Like
dude
what
in
the hell are
there.
you doing, man?
sprinkle some dudes in there.
Some bruh, like what's up?
Some dudes, some bro.
Call
I
everyone
feel like I've
brother.
heard you use people's names fairly often though.
Yeah,
False.
I think it
Like
helps
I've heard you say
in
"Hey
terms
Cody,"
of-
like that like triggered some memories.
Hey,
when
you
just said
Pikachu.
It's closed.
We have a dog out there.
Oh, is she out there?
Yes.
You're like, how does she know? This podcast does not condone dog abuse. Winona, quit eating your own shit. Just a guess. Drum roll,
Get
drum
the
roll.
shot. Go take the shot. Oh my god, I haven't seen that shirt in so long.
What is it?
Basketball shorts.
Robot? Oh,
It's ironic. Basketball shorts on a shirt.
yeah.
Not even like the.
And then they
actual
sell
shorts.
basketball shorts that say shirt on them.
Sure.
Basketball
Yeah.
jersey.
Yeah, they do though.
You having a hard time there, buddy?
He's lost his dog. Sprinkled away into the ether.
If you had to fight one animal,
Oh my god.
what animal would it be?
I would fight a whale on land.
That's a. I'm trying to think of the smallest, most asshole animal I can think of.
Chihuahua,
Armadillo.
hands down.
Nah, dog.
A raccoon.
Like I would say raccoon, but some of
It's
them can
rabies.
be really fucking cute and also rabies.
Yeah.
Cockroach.
So you're saying that they can't use their naturally given weapons?
That's like fucking loopholing the question,
Yeah,
Sarah.
animal and cockroach. Like,
I mean, technically, a cockroach is an animal because bugs fall within the animal kingdom.
Yeah,
but no, we're not. Bugs are discounted.
Yeah, Jack would have said that a long time ago. He's fucking terrified.
He'd fight a
bugs.
spider.
I'm not terrified of bugs.
He loves killing bugs.
I'm just terrified of fucking spiders.
Spiders
Big
and
difference.
things that can fly and also bite me simultaneously.
I've seen you like professional like Olympic athlete kick like bugs across the field at work and stuff. Like, dude, that guy was just running past you, and you're like, I don't fucking care.
Well, no.
I've never. To be fair, I've never kicked bugs at work. That's everybody else.
You don't kick bugs?
So
He just kills them.
I
don't kick them. I just
they're like
so cockroaches. When we go on a break at work, there's like an area and there's a bunch of cockroaches, and some people will like kick them away rather than killing them to get them the fuck off.
Right.
But there was one day that there were just like 70 cockroaches, and one of them just kept coming at me,
Nuts.
and so I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking kill you, and then I fucking
maker.
I curb stomped like 14 cockroaches that day.
Yeah, it was intense.
To be fair, I fed the other 14 that still lived, so
You fed them?
they started eating the corpses of the brethren.
Oh, gross.
Do cockroaches do that?
Yeah, cockroaches will eat fucking anything.
Even their own mates.
Even their friends. Even their friends. Sad day for the carnivorous cockroaches.
It's a Lemony Snicket book.
It's a sad
I don't think any of us have answered the question, to be fair.
yeah. I mean, I did say a whale on land. I could take him.
No, you couldn't. Nah, dog.
He couldn't move.
Yeah, but
You think
like,
if you
I
punch
just
a
wait for
whale
him to
hard
fucking
enough
suffocate.
that
Like-
like it would hurt you? It would be like
dude, just because it can move, it just can't like you could run away from a whale on land, no problem. But
That's what I
that
would do.
motherfucker's gonna flipper your bitch ass, and that's not fighting.
how hard do you think that
That's
would
how he
hurt?
slaps.
Dude,
Like,
you would get knocked
full-
the fuck out.
Yeah.
Have
for
you
sure.
seen videos of orca launching seals, bro?
Yeah, but this is on
What?
land. You got the advantage. But I'm just saying, like, he gives
Dude,
me
if
one.
you were just like standing
one
there
good
and you
flip.
got fucking flip slapped, flipper slapped, you'd be out.
The way I'm seeing this is like you're in a fighting game, right? And the whale's on this side, and you're on this side, and it's like fight.
I think of
the whale
like
would have to
Pokemon
move
where they're
forward.
always like floating.
Let's assume that the whale won't suffocate and die.
Okay.
You're gonna fucking die.
Nah, I'm gonna shoot it.
This is a fucking fist fight.
Nobody said that.
No one didn't say
I
that.
didn't say I would punch the whale, but that would be at the very end. After I've told it to meet its
After
maker
I've
in a
shot
very
it.
intense Bruce Willis voice. It'd be cool. That's all I'm saying. Why, what's
I
your
would
big
say I would
case?
say a bear, but
You
like,
fight a bear?
Bro, there's a video of a dude
I
that's
just feel like we've
just
had this
like he lives
conversation
with
on here.
bears,
Oh, I think
and the
it's
bear
fun.
gets like a little
Yeah.
too aggressive, and he bitch slaps the bear.
Damn.
No shit, he bitch slaps it, and it's just like, what the fuck did you just do to me?
How are people that level of baller? I don't understand sometimes.
Dude, like we were watching videos, and there's a motherfucker that swims with a polar bear.
just for funs. The
For-
polar bear like
for
calls him
funs?
up.
He swims with a polar. I don't
It's like,
care
hey, man,
what
you
it's
wanna go
for.
swimming?
I don't care.
Swims with the fucking polar bear.
It was whack.
Those
You seen the
things-
video where that dude just like goes and punches that kangaroo?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
video.
I mean, his dog was dangerous.
There's a dude. Oh my god. There's a video of a bear fucking with someone's shit, and a wire comes down and smacks it in the nuts.
Oh yeah.
It is single-handedly the
Do
greatest.
bears have balls?
I guess so, because this
Yeah, he was
motherfucker
not
reacts like he
having
does.
He literally like is walking.
Like he's walking around like he's trying to stretch out his pants and then just fucking
Stretch out his hands.
Stretched.
He's just like, oh my god, what have I done?
you know the motion, the motion when you're trying to feel it up.
Oh man.
Trying to.
There's another video
Knock
of a
some
bear
things
getting hit
loose.
by a car, and that both makes me happy and sad all at the same time.
Yeah, I mean nobody.
The bear's
wants
okay, like spoilers,
Yeah.
but it's
Like,
still
'cause it,
it's,
like, skids,
it's both,
like, a couple
It's both
feet.
hilarious and saddening because animal cruelty. Although to be fair, it is fucking running across.
It's
the street,
nature,
so-
yeah. It's like nature meeting, like modern day stuff,
It's always crazy to think like if you hit a deer, that shit will kill you.
or your car. Yeah, it'll
It'll total your
destroy
car,
it.
but
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily have to kill you. It's the
It's
equivalent
got
of
fucking
getting into a
swords
crash.
on its head.
Nah, it's gonna kill you. It's got swords on
It's got
it.
little fucking weapons, dude.
I don't think you know what swords are, Cody.
I don't think you do.
He has three.
Your
He has
definition
three of
swords
them.
is too specific.
You have blades long.
Could you imagine how inefficient that would be to go in with a fucking like you're a fucking knight and you go in with like, all right, I had my homeboy take
which
this
blade do
antler
I block?
and make it
All
into
of
a
them.
sword, and it just curves right back at me.
Yeah.
I could stab myself better than I could stab you.
That's
And I
like
would.
modern day like hunter gatherer,
Yeah.
for sure. I don't know if it's an antler. No, it's just like they would use like animal parts, like animal bones and stuff like that.
Yeah, but inefficiently.
And if they didn't know what they were doing, there's no regulations.
So, I mean, I know Jack's been on here before. I wasn't here for that, so I don't know what you guys talked about.
The first one,
Probably
absolutely
talking-
nothing.
Yeah, we didn't
Mad
talk about
shit.
shit in the first one.
The second one, we got very personal.
Yeah, we did.
I almost cried.
Wow.
Bitch.
I'm just going to leave it there. That
He,
sounds like...
he pretends like he wouldn't cry.
It was emotional shit.
And then just a lot of dumb shit, too.
Yeah, I think that's kind of
And
standard.
then I kicked your ass at naming those states.
You guys did that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Named all
Tried to
50
name all
states.
50 states?
Yeah. Significantly easier than
Then
naming
Pokemon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pokemon.
well, there's...
Well, there's
Three
a
times
third
one
of
third,
them.
one third of
Yeah.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
But I care more about Pokemon than I do
Who
the
doesn't?
states of the
I just
American.
like,
Fucking
dude, like
does.
right after I got out of school, I was like, "There's no way in hell I'll be able to list all the states again." Or like when they taught us all the capitals and things.
We'd have
like
been
that.
Remember the
fucking
Animaniacs?
Yeah, dude.
When
If
they
I
did that?
Yeah.
like, if I was able to memorize that song, you would have fucking died.
Yeah.
Like,
On
I would have
Spotify.
beaten you so badly, you would just cease to exist.
Yeah.
But
The states killed them. All 50 of them. Fucking Vermont.
fucking
What states
Vermont.
did you forget, and should they be removed from the country?
Vermont.
Vermont,
What's in Vermont?
exactly.
Okay. I mean, I know it's teeny, right? It's like a
Super tiny. I think
Rhode
it's-
Island size.
Where's the worst place you've ever been?
Here, right now.
Damn,
Sorry, Sarah, this is your home, and I don't mean it.
it's all Marco's fault.
Still a shot of
It's all the,
it.
it's all the
Worst-
clutter on the wall.
No.
The worst place I've ever been.
Worst place?
A baseball game? I don't know.
Cause
Beer
like,
is cheap, though, man.
I had
There's
to deal
trade-offs.
with fucking sports for about 3 hours.
We had
God
to pee
damn
in a
it.
trough.
I went to this wedding.
I always thought that
once,
was a
it
joke.
pretty bad.
If you're gonna make a joke about my wedding, it's completely insensitive.
Uncalled for. You were a guest
You
in
were
my
a guest.
wedding's
We
home.
shared a very special moment. How dare you?
You guys' wedding was awesome. Props
was.
to
It
you
was a
guys.
great time.
It was a good time.
Um,
And I apologize for everything that happened after. What time was your wedding?
It's all right. I
I
knew,
dropped a
I knew
friend's phone in the ocean and decided
to not
Nah.
give a single fuck.
Not a single fuck was given that day.
I don't blame you.
eh,
No one should ever give you their phone,
No.
sober or not.
No.
I don't understand.
Sober, I would give you my phone. Drunk, you stay the fuck away from me.
I'd be like, you're about to wake up to some pitch.
I'm surprised I didn't.
Spread
after
butt,
that.
spread butthole, not dick. Spread butthole.
I just meant like real weird close-ups of
I thought you were gonna
guacamole and things like that.
You ever seen what guacamole looks like from the inside of the guacamole container? Wham!
After the shit I heard when you thought I was asleep in that hotel room, I'm surprised you weren't trying to take twin pictures.
Nah. Just watching television, man.
Oh my god. I'd cry.
Oh,
Mostly
man.
because I would be laying there just like awake, just listening at that point.
I would be yelling too. Although I would be the guy that's like, hey! And I'd be like, ah!
I'm just
Be
like,
way more
motherfucker
funny.
keeps hitting my vape. I want it so bad. It's so far.
So, he can't know I'm awake.
It's funny.
It's
that
been
means that-
too long. I've heard too
funny.
much.
Too deep.
Oh man.
So the worst place I've been.
That hotel room. Never a moment. I was so lost. I don't know, man. I feel like you just try to find the best in any place you go to.
Nah, but there's some place where you're like, this place just fucking.
Auschwitz.
No,
No.
Arizona ghetto was kind of weird, but like,
the ghetto in Arizona.
yeah, I
I
drove
went
my
to-
mom across the country, and our first stop was in
I
Arizona.
was like, Arizona's not across the country. You're fine, you're fine.
We drove across the country and we fucking ended up in Arizona.
Yeah.
4
Texas
hours
was
from here.
cool. Alabama was cool. Louisiana was cool.
Do they have Louisiana? Not Louisiana. Yeah.
Yes, they do have Louisiana here.
The fucking is the what's the chicken place called? Louisiana? No, Popeyes.
Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen.
No, that's
not like
it's
the full
Popeyes,
title,
right? They got
Popeyes.
like
Popeyes
good old
Louisiana
cooking
Kitchen.
from.
Yeah.
This is like Louisiana. Do they have Popeyes in Louisiana?
They do.
Do they?
I would imagine that's
Fuck
where it
with Doodle
originated
Doo.
from, right? So it's like,
Do you think Kentucky Fried? Yeah, never mind. Stupid.
You're asking stupid fucking questions right now, Marco.
you guys think In-N-Out is overrated?
100%. You what?
Yeah,
Def-
we can split decision.
Defend In and Out right now.
It's delicious.
It is delicious.
Wrong.
It's overrated.
Of fast food places, of places with drive-ins.
Okay. So
They
drive-in
can-
is like the
You're saying it's the
drive-in
drive-through,
is
yeah.
the common factor.
Wendy's.
That's not a. You're definitely not saying that has the best burger.
No, I'm just saying it's better than In-N-Out.
Disagree. Wendy's doesn't have the spread. The spread is like 90% of
Okay,
what makes
go to
it
In-N-Out,
great.
order spread, go to Wendy's.
Waste
order
of
burger.
time.
So wait,
Doesn't matter in this hypothetical.
say-
We
I
got
will
all the time
say-
we want, baby.
I will agree with you. Wendy's is up there on the tiers,
Mhm.
but it also depends on what we're judging it by.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
I'm just
think
talking like burger,
Best
best
burger?
burger.
with a drive-through or without a drive-through.
I'd say
With
with
and without.
Yeah.
So with In-N-Out, because
Uh-huh.
McDonald's sucks, Burger King sucks, Wendy's is alright,
Mhm.
Carl's
Jack in the
Jr.
Box
is
not bad.
like a fucking more
A
expensive
little bit of
Burger King.
sacrifice there.
Um,
A Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box is then it comes into
Freddy's
another
is pretty
subcategory,
good.
drunk or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not drunk, Jack in the Box fucking sucks.
That munchie
You're like,
meal is
wait.
crucial.
I'm tasting this.
But yeah,
grease
In-N-Out to the top for sure. The only bad thing about In-N-Out is they don't have bacon.
I know. I never understood that, but they're like very like much stuck in the
Religion.
'60s or whatever.
Mhm.
Religion. We hate bacon.
Mhm.
God damn it.
We
God.
also hate fries that stay warm longer than 30 seconds.
I
Yeah,
know, right?
that's-
I don't know
that's
what
sad.
is up with that though.
That's sad.
You
It's
know?
always disappointing.
I would.
Best
I would.
fries.
Are you saying In and Out?
No, I'm asking.
Oh, I was gonna
There
say, I'm gonna
there was
fight
a,
you.
There was a question mark at the end of that.
Jack in the Box
Yeah.
curly fries, hands down.
Arby's curly fries.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude. Arby's has always had better curly fries.
No.
Oh, and just in terms of curly fries is what you guys are arguing, not.
Well, I was
For the-
curly fries are irrelevant to my question.
Oh, no, we're talking about fries.
Because I was gonna say like any place that serves waffle fries is like immediately.
I don't
with me a little bit.
understand your obsession with waffle fries.
Waffle fries
It's not
are
an
so
obsession.
good.
It's not like I
It's
haven't-
like it's like curly fries, but
Waffle
more
fries
of them.
are less fries, just fucking mushed together.
yeah.
Why do you want that?
It's a mental trick.
Because they're delicious.
They
No.
are delicious.
Delicious.
No, dude. If I
How are
wanted-
they not delicious?
If
They
I
taste
wanted,
like
I-
fries.
just give me fries.
They are
give-
fries.
Just give me
They're like
fucking
these
fries.
are our fries, sir.
Del
Sir,
Taco.
these.
You need to think with your eyes more.
That's pretty good. Yeah, the crinkle cut
Fucking
fries at
crinkle
Del
cut
Taco. Yeah.
fries, and you can get nacho cheese
Oh,
on them.
I don't
Like,
really
come
care
on,
for crinkly cut fries either.
come on, like.
What's
These
what
are all
the best
fry
fries?
textures that we're arguing, though, not fry quality. Like
I mean, I gave my answer. Del Taco.
Del Taco.
Then McDonald's.
I've never heard anybody hold Del Taco to any kind of standard.
Oh,
like
fucking!
that,
You
so-
know who has the best burger? Del Taco.
Man,
Oh my god!
Every single time I've
We're all
heard
going to
someone
Del
get a
Taco
food
after
poisoning
this.
story from Del Taco, burgers.
I have eaten
That is surprising.
many of those burgers.
Yeah.
You know what I won't eat? Tacos from there,
I love their tacos.
son.
burrito.
Taco Bell has better seasoned ground beef, but I just think that
After seeing like the make process, I've fucking take me out the game.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But you know, frozen patties can't fuck that up.
it's true.
Yeah, really good burger. If you've never tried it, try it.
Nope.
And then we'll actually get back to like a best burger, and you'll be like, "Damn, a double Del with bacon from Del Taco."
They call them double doubles.
Double Del,
Oh, double
Del.
I was like, what the fuck? My
Del.
name's taken,
You should have
bitch.
just called them Del Del.
and they got bacon. Oh, dude, it's so good.
And they got bacon. Ooh.
You get an egg
Some
on that
shade.
bitch too.
Nah, dude.
Some
No
shade.
eggs? Do you like eggs
I
on?
don't fuck with eggs.
Egg on a
Scrambled-
burger?
Hell
Scrambled
yeah.
the bust.
Hell yeah. Egg on burger is like one of my sexual kinks.
I love it when
Yeah,
you
don't-
put eggs on burgers.
The only time I've ever really had an egg that wasn't scrambled was Echo and Rick Happy Hour, and just because it was so cheap, it
Oh,
was,
yeah.
it was mildly
yeah,
Hmm.
you got like $1 or $2 hot dogs.
$2
Yeah.
steak and eggs, $1 hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'm
Yeah,
all about that. Like
it's
it.
it's like
And
you
all their
you're,
beers
you're
were
paying for like
on.
quality. You know, like it's definitely
I
a $1
really
hot
miss the
dog,
fact that my brother doesn't work there anymore.
dude. I miss just going there.
Yeah. Well, that's why I miss
In general.
because I'm not fucking. That place is expensive.
Yeah, yeah. All right, best burger without a drive-thru.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious on that too. I lean like Five Guys is pretty good.
I don't like Five Guys burgers. They're so greasy it goes right through.
I can
That's
understand that
like
too. They definitely are greasy.
That's like guaranteed shit in under.
Have
2
you guys had
hours.
Freddy's?
No.
It's like
Freddy's?
far out. Yeah, there is one here in Vegas, but they do have really good fries and they do have really good burgers. So I'm just throwing it out there. I thought Shake Shack was pretty good.
This is total bias. I've had Shake Shack in New York. Shake Shack here sucks.
Sorry, I couldn't go to New York. I just wanted to eat a burger. But I think that's like one of the few places that people compare to.
Back to drive-thru real quick. Whataburger.
Never had it. Yeah.
Fuck, if you get a chance, if you're ever in Arizona, Whataburger, so good.
It's like an Arizona.
So
local.
good. No, it's like I had it in Austin, but they have one in
Yeah,
Arizona.
dude. When we went to San Antonio for PAX, Chief was at a Whataburger for like 3 hours.
Really? What was the burger we got in California? What was that place? Hodad's? What'd you guys think of that?
Oh, that's okay. Yeah,
Oh,
best
that's
burger without a.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I thought it was
best burger
shit-
all time.
that
I mean, it
shit
sucked
was-
because we had to like rush eat it.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, I fucking devoured that.
It was
I
really
breathed.
good,
I fucking consumed it,
dude,
through
I got-
osmosis.
And
I
it was way bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah,
gonna
I got
be.
back to it and I was just like, wham! And I ate it before they
And I
finished
chugged
their
it.
burger.
What really sucks was
The fries are great too.
Cody and I wound up in the perfect situation because the bar that we were at had the best sour I had the entire time I was there.
Yeah, that place is pretty cool. I learned the name of it too.
And
It
I
was,
had to chug it.
It's like Kilowatts Brewing Company in
It was fucking great.
like San Francisco area. It was pretty damn good. I definitely I don't remember what I got there or whatever. I do.
10 out of 10 Yelp review. Please
Yeah,
sponsor us.
I mean we didn't actually Yelp it, so we're not saying anything at this point, but we're trying our best. Yeah, I did think Hodez was good. I mean, it was worth the amount of effort that we like kind of put in to get there. I think. And we were close to the airport, so I wasn't complaining.
Fucking Crack Shack was also good.
It was, yeah, for a place.
I want to find a place like that here.
Kind of
Like-
oddly themed. Like
chicken centric.
Nevada Chicken Cafe or whatever the fuck.
Oh, the place that we used to get at work.
Yeah,
Yeah, not as good.
not as good. Definitely
Not as good. Like
I don't know. I just feel like there's like a certain
chicken
culture
sandwich
and,
place?
like
yeah.
You know,
just chicken,
I've never
yeah.
been there, but a place that looks really good is in like downtown Summerlin is like Blue Ribbon Chicken.
Oh, I've
Blue
heard of
Ribbon
that.
fried chicken.
I've heard of that place.
Fuck, dude! Like
Oh,
I don't
I know what
follow
you're talking
too
about.
many food like Instagram things just because I
I
don't really like seeing
yeah.
food.
Yeah,
But
just
like
makes you hungry.
Jesus Christ, I
Okay.
saw it and I'm like, oh my god!
You know
I
what's-
can like taste the chicken.
You know what's a really underrated place that I don't hear about enough?
Hmm.
Moe's Southwestern Cafe. It's like it's kind of like the Chipotle Zaba scene.
Yeah.
There's one in downtown Summerlin. Really good.
You know
Trying to move in on that Zabas territory.
Fuck Zabas.
what? It's got potatoes.
They got potatoes and queso.
Every
chips.
time I go to Zabas, I get like fucking overcooked or undercooked rice.
See, when you go to the line, you have to order the overcooked rice. Overcooked rice. Depends which one you want. If you want it in the middle, they got to make it fresh for you, man.
You know, at the last store that I worked at, there's a Chipotle right there, and I think I ate way too much Chipotle.
Dude, that happens like everyone I know that worked in any kind of mall environment at all.
Yeah, dude,
They're
just
just
way too
there's
much
no
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Oh, bro.
so sad.
Especially at one
Here.
point we were getting discounts
rest
too.
in peace.
It's getting burritos
Dude,
for
we
like
went to Chipotle
$3.
so much, those bitches knew our orders and were working them as we walked in.
We're not saying bitches in a derogatory way. We're just
What
calling
is-
them
what-
bitches because
why-
we don't
Oh,
know their
these
name.
Chipotle bitches!
Where's this PC shit coming from with the bitches thing?
You know,
Well, when
so
you're putting
I've
things
actually
on the
had this
internet,
thought.
there's a certain mindset
yeah,
you gotta
there's a
filter through a
mindset
little
you gotta
bit.
have.
Because I'm
But
about to drop some cunt bombs. I'm not okay with that.
no, I don't. It's more so how it's
Fucking
used.
love some cunt bombs.
Someone's a cunt, and you're just calling it like you see it.
Do
I'm
you-
like these
so-
cunt. But no, so
Do you think bitches is going to be the new gay? Because I
no,
used to...
no. So I say that very like
The new gay? Like
joking.
when gay, you can't say gay.
Like
Well,
no,
'cause,
so
like,
okay. So I've created this like not a fake scenario. So like you guys, right? Like
Mhm.
like you guys. So at work is like, hey guys, how's it going? Or like, how you guys doing over here? People have seen that as like a way of like when you're referring to women as you guys, you're demeaning the women like yeah, the gender. So
Oh, I get what you mean.
I've started saying y'all, like you
Y'all.
all. Like, how y'all doing, you know? But
Which is,
I think is actually really ludicrous.
How
Like
are
it's
you
just
all?
it's
Oh, it doesn't
it's
make any
it's
fucking
slang,
sense.
which is like my own thing. But I still say y'all. I try to say y'all instead of you guys all the time. But it's like one of these things that I just kind of trick myself into doing. Like, so now like I kind of find myself like thinking about it way too much.
Mm-hmm. And so now you're trying to.
Now I'm a social justice
Social
warrior.
justice
I mean, to be
warrior.
fair though, I used
That
to
means you
use
jump on
gay
that
as
shit.
like stupid,
You know that's
Every-
one.
we all
One.
did,
Yeah,
we all did,
that's
yeah.
the one thing that I'm like.
and I don't know how it happened. I just phased
dude.
it out.
It's just
It
like
just disappeared
I think
from.
it just phased out.
yeah. I think
People
like
don't say that anymore,
when
you
like
know, so-
guys are younger, it's so like oh that's gay or like
Or we
in
started to meet
our
gay guys.
generation yeah.
We started to actually meet gay
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you become friends with like gay people and you're like, oh, that's not like it's not like that's just dumb. Why were you saying that? And then you're like, then you see him kissing another dude and you're like,
That's
that's gay.
Get it out! Shit. That's funny.
I'm pretty
shit.
sure I still said that's gay and like, oh, that's stupid.
Sometimes you're just like, God, that's gay. It's usually when you're watching gay porn.
Oh, no, Jesus.
No, it's funny. Like I don't ever say that's gay, but then like I have a cousin that's gay on Facebook, or he's gay in real life.
I was gonna say, he's
But
only gay on
I
Facebook.
have
He's
I
only
see
gay on
like I
Facebook.
have he's a friend of mine on Facebook. So like every once in a while, it's just like him and his like
Instagram is
fiance.
pansexual.
Yeah, maybe
Different
but,
sexuality per fucking
but
social
yeah,
media.
I'll like see a picture of him and his like fiance, and I'm like, that's gay, and like the most like sincerely funny.
Wait, is it still a fiance? And that's like,
Yeah, dude. Well,
it?
it's recognized in California.
I'm not. No. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
I'm trying to say like, would it be?
Yeah, no,
Like,
because
fucking
fiance
is the term
is
fiance.
gender neutral.
Is it?
Yeah, because like
Oh,
when
because
They call
we-
each other fiance, right?
no, you got me with that.
Yeah,
I was like, oh
don't you
yeah.
call like the male
Yeah.
version something else?
No,
No.
it's fiance. Yeah.
Nope. I'm just. I am.
I
Stupid.
never thought about that. I never thought, and I was
I'm
I was
sensitive,
just
man.
engaged. I never.
I was literally trying to think of it. I'm like, oh damn, I'm having a brain fart.
Today I learned that fiance is gender neutral.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, nice.
Today I already knew that fiance was gender neutral, but forgot entirely
Shut up.
because somebody posed the question opposite.
So I feel like you never said what animal you would fight.
That's fair.
feel like
You know,
I would fight the In-N-Out drive-through. That's the only animal.
I'd fight a non-venomous snake.
Oh fuck no.
Yeah, it's not bad. I would fight like a gerbil.
I would shrink down to its size and I'd fight a raccoon. Just
Shrink
so-
down to its size.
Yeah, to like make it like a like an
dude,
even fight.
That'd be like a sumo wrestle. Like you would need to gain some.
I
'cause
would
Those things are
I would
wide.
be proportionate to its size.
Yeah, I
You'd
think
be
it's a
lanky, bro.
proportion thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fat. It's just like it's fur.
It's like, you're like,
What does a raccoon look like shaved?
It's a great question.
You know how you they do like bears shaved and it looks like just a fucking crack
Who
addict.
the fuck shaves a
You've never
bear?
seen a bear
I've seen that,
shaved?
yeah.
Like
Or
look
like
it
a
up on your
monkey.
phone. It's right there. Look it up. But like it's
like
fucking.
shaving when they shave the chimpanzees and stuff, and they're like jacked.
Oh yeah, bro. I would not fight a monkey.
The nuts
Mostly because that'd be
Oh,
like
hell no.
that'd be
Dude,
like
they'd
fighting
rip your
another
fucking
human.
arm- Arms
they would
off.
rip your fucking face off, dude.
I always think of fighting a kangaroo, but
Dude,
like,
those things are fucking.
they look
jacked.
fucking like they walk around like a jacked dude already. Like, and even then, like I don't
Oh,
know,
I've seen this.
like fucking pounce back, fucking
Yeah, the
double
kick.
front kick, dude.
Yeah.
How do you can't block it?
I feel like a shaved bear looks like an Asian rat.
It looks like a fucking crack addict is what it
Rufus.
looks like. But like you shave down, see if you can look. What's a shaved raccoon? See if you can find that. Your fucking Google history is fucked from now on.
Oh,
Bringing you the best of shaved animals.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, is that a real thing?
Oh, it looks so weird.
Let me
Share
see.
it, share it. I want to see.
It's
I want to see the shaved raccoon.
None of these photos are high quality.
I'm gonna with
Dude,
the
it
with
looks
the
like a-
with the
Oh, no,
video
dead
that's
raccoons.
posted with this. It's just gonna be a picture of a shaved raccoon.
It looks like a naked mole rat mixed with a fucking Dalmatian.
It's like when your girl takes her mascara off.
Fucking
What the fuck?
yeah, I would fight the fuck out of that thing.
It's still got the mascara on, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, it looks like a naked roll mat had naked
Mole
roll
rat.
For yoga.
naked mole rat had sex with a Dalmatian.
Yeah, I'd fight that thing for sure.
Yeah,
I'd
the
win.
thing would still break.
I'd still
Dude,
win.
it has claws. You'd be fucked.
Yeah.
No,
Dude, imagine.
I got the fucking heart of the cards with me.
Imagine fighting
Naked and
some
Afraid?
like fat lady who had like long ass acrylic nails that were sharpened.
A
That would be the
fat
equivalent.
lady with acrylic nails has tried to slap me before,
Yeah, but it has
and
to try to fucking claw you
I outran
and
the
steal
fuck
your
out
food.
of her. You know why? Because I'm faster.
Because
She has no agility.
I know how to do.
It's
barrel
not
roll.
about
That's
running
not
away though. The whole thing's about fighting it.
Yeah, but I can elude it to where like the fucking fat raccoon gets tired.
All right, I'm tired of this
And
conversation.
then it's got little baby hands. Can barely hold Doritos in its hands.
Yeah,
Bam,
they're
son.
They're
So
fucking
even-
adequate to. Why are we talking about this?
Because
Fuck
I
you
wanted
for
to
bringing this
know.
conversation.
I wanted to
Man,
know.
some people, we have a lot of raccoon.
I have a lot
that
of
listen
random
to this
thoughts that
podcast,
just cross my head.
and they're always interested in the latest raccoon news.
Yep.
When I went to the vape shop before I came here, there was one of those guys. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, where they're like in the vape shop and they're like pushing their vape along like this, like they're wizards.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, he was doing laps, dude.
Those people.
Wait, they're doing like vape tricks?
Like he'll like blow an O, right, and then he'll like guide it with his hands.
Yeah, dude, it's like competitive
He's, like, putting
vaping.
it on
Like,
a
that
journey.
should be a thing.
Oh, dude, I actually had this thought.
Like, do they put it through an obstacle course or what?
A competitive vaping is
It exists.
Yeah.
okay.
Sure.
Yeah, so
For
like
fucking whatever goddamn reason, it exists.
I saw this dude. He came in
Competitive
with
addiction.
a Cloud Wars shirt, and I was like Star Wars, and I was like, nah, it's a vape thing. Sure enough, it is a vape thing. Then I was like, there's got to be competitive vaping, which is dudes doing
How have
fucking.
you not seen the memes that make fun of it?
Yeah, there's like a clout, like who can get more. And
Get-
who
get more
measures
clout.
that? Like, I'm a professional vape cloud analyst.
I imagine he's a dude that probably wears like a triple X shirt and just
what shirt?
triple X shirt.
Triple X.
You know?
The movie or the
Where's-
size?
The movie, the...
No, like his shirt size is triple X, and he wears it backwards.
And it's
Ah.
about Triple X the movie.
Is it straight edge
The
triple
Return of
X? Is
Xander
it
Cage.
No, dude, I'm saying
triple
like the
X?
size of the shirt is triple X.
Oh.
It's probably got some stupid like smoking reference.
Why is
Or
it
like
like
a-
fat, dude?
Who else is fucking?
got the lung capacity.
Who else is doing this sort of competition judging?
Skinny people.
Yeah.
You think so?
I remember
Yeah,
it was
I've
like...
never... No, I've seen a fat person do it, but that was a joke. It was a meme.
Was it a joke because he was fat?
A little bit of both. Anytime you're
Damn.
fat, you're kind of a joke. So.
Yeah, I can understand that logic.
You're like opening up Pandora's box for someone to make fun of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough being a fat guy in America.
No, it's actually really
No,
easy.
yeah.
It's really
It's
easy.
really fucking
Pretty
easy.
accommodating.
Yeah.
I'd say they fit right in.
Yeah, you're actually the majority now, so you know, fuck skinny people, dude. How
Fuck.
dare you be fit, dumb bitch?
You got
Not-
a six-pack? What a bitch.
Not eating carbs? Fuck you.
Yeah, man, that culture's... It's got its weirdos, just like any other. What? You just give it a look like...
Both of you guys went to the smoke shop before.
Yep.
That's impressive. Do you guys go to
Yeah, it
different
was...
ones? You guys live right up the street from each other. Like,
Well, I went to one that was on this side of town because it's Labor Day and I realized everything's going to be closed.
oh, is that a thing? Are smoke shops closed?
Mine wasn't.
Mine wasn't either, clearly.
We went
Touche.
to the other side of town for yours.
I went
Do
to
you
this
not-
side of town.
Do you not normally... Where do you normally go?
The place right up the street by the 215.
Oh,
By our house. By Walmart.
that's like a smoke shop, isn't it?
Yeah, there's still
Yeah.
juice there, though.
I don't fuck with smoke shops.
He don't fuck with smoke shops,
He's a
everyone.
vape shop.
You're so bougie. I
Somebody killed
just
man.
go to vape. I go to vape shops. I like to vape, so I go to a specific.
The thing
vape
is,
shop.
like, I went to like a vape shop recently, and this is gonna be a really boring story, but it was like
I'm in.
it was like
Don't
one of
tell
those
it.
places where like they brew their own shit, and it was
Yeah.
disgusting.
No, dude, it's
gross
one
as
of the
fuck.
best places I went to does that.
Yeah, like
You
Without
can
a vape,
brew
go
your
to
own
that
juice.
place. Huh?
You can brew your own juice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like its own little
There's a very
hobby.
misleading name of a place. It's called Blue Diamond Vapors. They
It's not on Blue Diamond.
they have like a
I've seen it.
fucking-
Vapors.
I don't know what the name is, but she's like a specialized cook or some shit.
Alchemist.
And because of her ability
she
to
would fucking
have
call
like
herself
an
an
enhanced taste palette, it makes some really good shit.
Oh, like she's like she's got
It's got earthy tones to it.
It's actually got cloudy tones to it. Some cloudy shit in here. Got hints of precipitation.
Is that a cumulonimbus cloud? Was it?
Oh man.
I don't
Skate
know.
Street
I don't know
Storm.
any other clouds. So that's,
Yeah,
that's my
we're all out.
max.
We're all out, everyone. spaced out.
Mm.
Yeah. That culture's weird, but I don't think it's dying anytime soon, and it's probably only gonna get weirder. Wait till they start like building vapes you just put in your teeth and you just.
Is there vape porn yet? It's gotta be.
Dude.
Like just those fucking like people that have diamonds on their teeth, you just lick it and.
Dude, in the movie Upgrade, this is a very minor spoiler, but there's a scene where a guy sneezes a dude to death.
God damn it! I can't watch the movie now.
Yep.
It's
I ruined a good minute of a 139-minute movie.
Why do you know that?
Because I saw them pull it up.
Why do movie times include credits?
Yeah, why do movie times not say hour and they only say minute?
How long do you take off for credits? Like you said, like a movie's got 139 on there.
I'd
What do
blame
you take
Marvel
off?
for them counting credits because
Probably 8 or 9 minutes.
you know, like after the credits is relevant.
Like
information
why?
still.
Like when I look at IMDb, bitch better tell me the runtime from start to credits, not end of credits. Start to credits.
What
That
if
should
there's
be
something
the new
after the
norm.
credits?
You know, I'm not a big fan of like after credit shit.
No,
No.
I do like a little zinger. Like I say, just slip it in the middle.
Yeah, just put it in the movie, dude. Like the movie.
In the movie though.
It's at the end of the credit, like, dude. And even so, like, it's
I mean,
not.
to be
It's
fair,
not that.
though, like the credits are there for a reason, and no one really appreciates them.
Yeah, but
Sure.
no one is
What's-
appreciating them. They're just like got their fucking phone ready, sitting back, like, oh, I'm recording this.
record this post-credit
Yeah.
scene where
And then it's like,
I've never seen
fucking
anyone
Nick.
do that.
No, it's
Damn.
fucking.
I
happens
mean,
all
I've
the
seen
time.
people do it
Yeah.
though.
It's not often, but I've seen people. But it's just like no one's like, oh, who's the best boy grip on this movie? You know,
Right? Yeah. Who's like the best camera grip and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
My
when
name's
you
on
when
the
you
credits of the
stay.
game, like I have to appreciate that shit. So that someone.
How many credits do you have?
2, 3, 4,
Oh yeah, how many credits you got?
3. Right?
Yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe 3 or 4 though. You could
'Cause
look. We
we're
got board
both-
games on our credits.
Big
Yeah,
di-
we're both in the credits of board games. I imagine BFG is like the only game that actually, or well, Goo. So maybe 5, because we're also in the credits of BFG.
Big fucking game.
Oh, we're not counting games that didn't release.
We're not counting games that didn't release.
Yeah.
But I also have Bioshock Infinite DLC.
Oh, you're on the credits of that. Is that your fucking
That's the only thing I give a shit
your high mark?
about. No one's ever gonna see my name in any other credits, but there's a chance someone saw my name in Bioshock Infinite DLC.
They're like, whoa, I fucking hate that guy.
They're like, oh,
One of my
QA tester
coworkers.
Jack Weiss. What a fucking dumb name. He's probably dumb as shit.
Wise.
I hope there's an end credit scene.
No, you can only watch the credits through the options because it's DLC.
Yeah,
Mhm.
games are dumb.
You don't even gotta watch it.
It's not even obligated.
Yeah,
I guarantee you the only people that ever looked at that credit list were the people testing it.
yeah. They're like,
To make sure their names were properly spelled.
Yeah, for sure.
is that like a thing? Like,
Oh,
on the fucking to-do list for the week? They're like, hey, watch the fucking credit scenes. Make sure that your name is spelt right. If it's not, email fucking Jackie
Dude, I'm on-
at fucking
I
HR.
quit.
She'll correct
Jackie
it.
at HR?
I quit before the credits were put into the DLC. 100% surprised my name's even in that shit.
You think they have to give you credit because like
Nope.
you work?
No,
No.
there was a lot
No,
of
I
dumb
tested
semantics
Civ. I
about
didn't get
that,
credit for
yeah.
that shit.
You what?
I tested Civilization 4 or 5. Whatever the one before the newest one was, I was testing that shit.
Yeah.
Like 2K had some weird shit where like fucking you had to work X amount of number of hours before you got credited. Rather than, hey, I actually did a lot of work on this.
But you gotta charge a certain amount of hours on there.
Yeah. I wonder how long NDAs are supposed to last.
No.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. That whole conversation
Yeah.
was just bleeped. Ain't that strange?
Tell me anything I gotta bleep, I'll bleep it out.
Legitimately,
I already gotta
imagine
bleep
it's like
out
a
where I
3-year
fucking work.
NDA. Like I don't know how long it's supposed to last.
Did you ever tell someone just like fucking like tell someone something that you weren't supposed to
100%.
on accident,
No.
and then you were like, "Oh fuck, what if they tell someone?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Well,
I
like,
told-
there was like a very real threat where you're like, "Oh, you would probably say some shit, and like you could probably get me fired."
I just have that issue.
Not
'cause
like a
I'm
very realistic.
I mean,
what?
I just speak too openly a lot of the time, and I'm like, oh, I just told you someone's personal business.
I've told people things
Sometimes, not always.
that I've trusted, like, oh, hey, blah blah blah, yada yada. But I've never, like, I've had that. Oh, dude, these guys can totally get me sued and fired.
Yeah.
But
oh my god, there's a real threat here to my current existence.
who I never have that feeling with, my family. They have no idea what the fuck I'm
yeah.
ever talking about ever.
No, Cody told me some shit the other day, or not the other day, like probably like last time we hung out, and I was like, "Oh, what happened with this thing?" And he was like, "Oh, it's probably this, but you can't say anything." I'm like, "Who the fuck am I going to tell?"
Even I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, but I was just like, "Who am I going to tell?" And I'm like, "Yo, Cody told me this shit."
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess I have some idea, but
It was about the wasn't it?
Yep.
yeah, dude.
Yep.
Everyone
Yeah.
do your Seth Rogen.
But,
we need to play a Seth Rogen line because we've all got the wrong.
No, none of us are right.
The wrong
no,
scope.
100%.
I feel like
Yeah,
everyone's on the
we're
wrong
all fucked.
page.
Yeah. So like,
Bullshit, man.
I plan on doing stand up or like doing like open mic next week or
Cool.
this week.
Cody
But I have a
Bar on
joke
Tuesday.
about my workplace, so I have to take off completely where I work.
Yeah,
I
that's
bleep
good.
it out of everywhere. Like,
Yeah,
we
like,
talk
I'm
about
not
it.
scared to talk about what I do, but like,
Well, this is a little. It's like incriminating.
oh,
kinda.
for sure. That's
Like it's
why-
like something that's like. It's like a fucking joke, but it's
Yeah.
like someone's like if someone were to hear it that works with me, they'd be like,
I'm totally cool. saying
like,
I'm
hey
a-
man,
test.
what were you talking about here? And you're like, see, it was a joke.
Dude, you just can't
Don't record
invite
it.
anyone you work with.
Just
Oh no, I don't
everybody
plan
record
to,
it.
but like I don't know, I'm
That
not.
one time the Hot Topic executives appear.
Let's go about an open mic today. Who's this young chap? He looks like he works for our company. He's too charismatic.
That's an
He can
inside
probably
joke.
do his job way too well.
Because Marco doesn't actually work at Hot Topic anymore.
I used to. Now they won't even hire me back.
He works at
Good.
Cold Subject.
Cold subject.
Tilly's.
Industrial.
DC shoes.
Store
I've seen
name.
so many of those in the mall.
Those don't even exist anymore.
I don't think they ever existed.
No, they did.
Oh, they
At
did?
one point, yeah.
DC shoes.
Yeah, DC,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I know DC shoes exist.
No, like
I
a
just-
store. Yeah, a
Like
store.
a straight up store. Like a
Yeah,
van
I
store?
think it used to be in the outlets.
Oh, I don't go to fucking outlets because that's
And you're
too
like, they
far.
don't sell comic books in here.
It's terrible.
That was really bad.
Batman.
Oh man, I told someone about. Okay, so I have a theory about the next Infinity War movie.
Okay.
It's like the worst theory ever, but it's so interesting to me.
Okay.
So, you guys both saw Ant-Man and Wasp, right?
Nope.
Yep.
No.
I told Jack to go see it like 15 times at least. I was like, what the fuck is wrong?
So, from what I've gathered,
Great.
you can close your ears if you want.
They're going into the little tiny verse, right?
Is that what's happening?
I just assumed that.
Fuck, dude. No, I didn't know that.
I know Michelle Pfeiffer's in Ant-Man versus Wasp. I know
Who's Michelle Pfeiffer?
Michelle Pfeiffer
Can we
was
spoil
the original Wasp.
The end of the movie for you?
No,
Then-
fuck no. This is
talk about it.
His mom. Not his mom.
Yeah.
Hank Pym's wife.
yeah.
Wasp.
She's
Her mom.
trapped in like the interdimensional space
Yeah.
between realms and all that bullshit.
And then she's in
And
it.
there's so much speculation that is going to be like the key to defeating Thanos.
Oh no! So see,
comment.
my theory is like,
Don't spoil it, bitch.
50-50 die, like right, like Infinity War, like
Yeah,
he snaps.
everybody.
So
Those bitches are going to sacrifice themselves.
Wasp,
because they're out
Wasp
of a
dies.
contract.
Yeah, Wasp dies, right?
And what?
I'm not saying.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh, I was about to be
I'm saying,
bitch,
like,
I wanna
Wasp
vape,
dies.
I'll go outside. You can talk.
Wasp dies. Ant-Man is there because, from what I've told, it happens, or from what I've gathered, I haven't looked
They're
into
kind of
any
at
of
the
this.
same time, yeah.
They happen around the same time, so that's why Ant-Man isn't.
I think
the movie
Ant-Man-
takes place and then the after credit scene happens at the same time.
Yes.
Okay.
The after credit scene is supposed
It's
to be.
later.
I haven't seen it, but it's supposed to be like what happens when the snap occurs.
So fucking Wasp dies. Ant-Man feels obligated to become a bigger part of the Avengers, right? So now, metaphorically speaking, a smaller part of the Avengers, he can shrink down. He can shrink down to small levels. So that means he can shrink into the gauntlet and then like normal size, take the gauntlet off.
For fuck's sake, that is such a shitty theory.
Like he just like gets in
Yeah,
there.
so he goes into the gauntlet, and that's how they get the gauntlet off of Thanos.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
That'd be so great.
I was gonna say he gets on the gauntlet with
idea.
like a tiny little saw and just starts
The
getting
theory
the
is
gems
supposed
off.
to be Captain Marvel's like the fucking linchpin that saves the world.
No, that can't happen because she's only been in one fucking movie.
I heard
in
that
the
Captain Marvel is
10-year
supposed to be
span.
dying like through the entire next movie because she actually was affected by the snap, but because she's so strong, she's been able to hold it off like for the whole time. So
That'd
she
be
might
the
be like slowly
Really?
dying through the whole movie.
That sounds stupid.
It does a little bit because I don't like the idea of like.
I mean, they could-
they're gonna
they
be doing
could-
the
they
fucking
could-
scene where they're like, "Oh no, my pinky is gone."
Like anytime there's like time travel and you're fucking with the
Yeah, you look at
it's
the
fucking.
photo
Is that
and
Back
you're,
to the
like,
Future?
fading a
They're
little
like,
bit.
yeah, like oh no, Marty, you're disappearing.
It's like you faded in this photo, but not completely. You're just a ghost until later. And it's like,
there's this movie, The Package, on Netflix.
oh yeah, I haven't seen it.
Nah,
I've
it's
seen it.
so
So
stupid,
the
so
fucking
funny.
the flower thing, where it's like it plays into like the typical like, oh, this is a timeline type thing, where it's like, no, I still got fucking time. The flower or something. It's like, did you think that this was like a symbolic
Dude, that-
time clock? And I was like, this is the best fucking joke I've seen in a movie in
It was
so
such
long.
a stupid fucking movie, but it was such a level of stupid that you didn't even have to be high to find it.
It was so good. It was so good. It was so dumb, but it was so good.
so good.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it.
It's worth.
Yeah, it's
I plan to see it. Yeah,
It's
Go home
really
and
funny.
fucking watch it.
it's worth the hour.
What
and a half.
else do you have to do with your life? Let's be fucking real.
It's written by the Workaholic guys.
Yeah,
Oh, is it?
yeah, because fucking
They have a development
Jufro
deal.
guy is
Blake Anderson.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jufro.
he's in the-
Jufro
Fucking
guy.
his name. I didn't watch Wendell.
The guy with the hair.
Kinda fucked
I
up.
don't know. I'm just really good at names, kind of.
You know what bothers me?
What?
But it also doesn't bother me. It's a weird thing. When people make shows or movies and use their names instead of fake names. Like The
Office.
Every single person is fucking...
Okay, so
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Like
so
how Creed Bratton is actually like
Creed.
the actor's pseudonym.
Oh.
and
So
uh,
the first name is the actor, and then the second. is
No.
just-
Like if you
It's his
look
actual
at
name.
IMDb,
Oh, it's just
his-
him though.
Yeah.
No,
it's not
there's
his
Creed,
actual name.
Creed, and
Meredith is really
Meredith, Angela.
Michael
Angela's really Angela.
isn't. Oh,
No,
Steve.
Michael. Yeah,
Steve
Steve
Carell, yeah. No,
It's
some
like-
But
Yeah,
no,
more.
but it's The Office is really like that. But you know what's so
Just trying to
I can
put
kind of
myself in.
relate to that, especially with a show like that. When you're writing names and then you're acting it, you instantly like say if you were Alex, the character, and
Hi, my name is Alex.
and then I'd be like, oh hey Jack, like doing a scene like blah 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 Jack, and then I'm like,
Oh, well,
your
fuck,
name
you
is
gotta do the
Alex,
name.
and
God
but
damn it.
it's like it's so hard to try to like relate like that name is not you, especially when you're like working through so much. So it's like easy to just be like, oh, your name is blah blah blah. We'll call you blah blah blah.
I like
You know what I'm saying?
blah.
Yeah.
So
didn't
I
choose
see
to
that,
be
but
blah,
it's
blah,
always
blah,
weird
chose
when
me.
it's like their name.
Again, another tangent. Speaking of The Office and therefore John Krasinski, Jack Ryan, fucking solid.
Yeah, I heard you had posted that was good. I watched like a
Fucking
trailer
solid.
that was like a mashup of The Office. and
I was
Jack
very surprised. It reminds me of a more like it's got a Homelandy vibe, but I feel like any sort of show that involves terrorism is gonna
Yeah.
have a Homelandy vibe.
Spies.
But
Shout out terrorism.
John Krasinski is surprisingly worse than I thought he would be, but still good.
Worse?
Well, I thought he was fucking phenomenal in A Quiet Place, and you just love him as Jim. But in
He's not an action hero.
I thought it was going to be more action involved, and I think it's because there's Jack Ryan, which is a whole Tom Clancy thing with movies before it. And
Wasn't that
books.
Tom Cruise too?
No, that's Jack Reacher.
Oh, okay.
And that's
That's what I
always
was thinking too.
confused it for. And Jack Reacher,
fucking
is
Jacks, all these Jacks.
it's ridiculously similar in they're both like
Yeah,
fucking.
I thought it was like a
former
spin-off,
Marines.
honestly.
Isn't
They're
that
super
where
badass.
fucking Tom Cruise fights like 3 dudes like at once?
Yeah, and it's
Oh
Tom
no,
Cruise
that's every
is-
Tom Cruise movie ever. Thank you for describing that.
It's Jack Reacher's great. I remember watching the Jack Ryan movie with Chris Pine. That movie was
Oh, they
fucking
made a movie
trash.
too, Okay.
You think they were like, no one cares about that. We'll just put John Krasinski in there. Fuck it.
Kinda looks like
Everyone
Chris
loves
Pine.
The Office.
John Krasinski, shockingly ripped.
Dude,
That
I mean,
motherfucker
fuck.
did like a.
You pay anyone to be ripped, they're gonna be
Yeah.
ripped. You look
Yeah,
at Chris
sure.
Pratt.
Yeah,
son.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. He like Chris Pratted, except
Okay.
rather than being like kind of chubby, he was always.
He was just a skinny guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he was slanky.
Yeah. Now he's fucking
But
jacked,
it was
son.
not as action heavy as I would have liked in terms of.
You
like,
think that's what held it
John
back?
Krasinski. I wanted John Krasinski to be more out and like fucking just kicking ass and taking names.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you think
But
like
he
if they
was
would
an
have
analyst.
just like fucking dove deep and was like, you know what, be a fucking badass.
John Krasinski
that would have
could be
been
a
that would have been the
badass
fucking
action
that would
hero.
have been the move that like
Yeah.
the decent to good.
Yeah. They also had knockoff Forrest Whitaker.
Who the fuck is not?
I don't know his name.
In my
but
head,
the
I
dude-
just see Donald Glover doing that face.
I think of
Dude,
I legitimately
let me-
only think of him in fucking Rogue
Let me
One.
pull it up.
Rogue One, yeah.
He is
Neon
legitimately
Gullet.
Forrest Whitaker minus the stroke.
Neon Gullet.
Is that what actually happened to Forrest Whitaker? He had a
Yeah, that's
stroke, and
why he's got
like-
the droopy eye.
It suits him. Now,
droopy eye.
I mean, I'm sure he was stoked beforehand.
Hmm.
Do you guys ever get like a comparison that people give to yourself that is like you're like the shitty version of this celebrity?
Someone once said I
gave
look
one
like
to myself.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah.
Dude, Jeff Goldblum was great on Hot Ones.
I
Just
haven't
want to
seen
throw
it
that
yet.
out real quick.
Yeah.
The one that I
You
gave
get
myself is
Huh?
Tyler the Bean.
Tyler the Bean. I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I usually get
He looked
like
like- he
Chris
look-
Pratt. Chris Pratt, not in Guardians of the Galaxy, but Chris Pratt in Parks and Rec. And then,
Fuck, dude, why can I see it now?
Seth Rogen, yeah, those are the two. I don't know why I was just thinking that because we were talking
Someone,
More Chris Pratt, less Seth Rogen.
Yeah, someone once told me, fucking Ed Sheeran, and I'm like, oh, thank
Oh.
you, stupid person,
about stupid,
stupid person.
stupid.
That black dude is knockoff Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, let's see it. Is that the guy from Gringo?
I haven't seen Gringo, but no.
Good movie.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah,
What happened is I have like no service here.
Oh.
I don't recognize him at
Get
all.
good, son.
What's the name?
Wendell Pierce.
Shout out to Wendell Pierce.
Shout out
Yeah,
Wendell
man.
Pierce.
And you're good. You're a good actor, Wendell Pierce. Person who will never, ever, 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 ever hear this.
Nah, dude. Fun fact: Wendell Pierce is the only guy that listens to our podcast.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Huge fan.
I mean, I guess
I'm gonna find his Twitter, and when this shit comes out, I'm gonna send it to him every day.
Please do.
They're like, yo,
Dude, I mean,
at the
Another day,
50
another
at the
Wendell
59
Pierce
second mark,
podcast.
bro.
We changed the name to the
Knockoff
Wendell
Forrest
Pierce
Whitaker
podcast.
is actually a legitimate compliment. You're like the knockoff version of a very fucking important actor.
His reply is gonna be like, you know, I was going for my best Forrest Whitaker impression. Thank you for
Eyes
that.
weren't droopy enough, bro.
Yeah,
means
just
the world
yeah,
to
bro,
me.
just fucking full commit, son.
Full
Full commit.
Speaking of Forrest Whitaker, he actually has a movie on Netflix.
Right, with
about the
the
world
storm
ending.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, weird
They're
reason
caught
for
in the
him to be in
Fortnite storm.
something. Like that's the kind of movie you take when you're trying to move up in your career, because
Disaster flicks.
Yeah, because like you have nothing else.
Well, I mean, every time I see Forrest Whitaker in something, I'm like, man, he had nothing else.
Well, dude, he went from like fucking The Butler, which was like Oscar claimed and all that bullshit, to some shitty disaster movie. Why?
But they're like Netflix.
It doesn't.
Yeah, people are giving out
I
deals.
do not understand his involvement in that movie at all.
Well, he's like,
Probably,
"Oh,
you
strong
probably
father."
really like the script, man.
It was a bad script. Solid movie, like just like if you could give something an average rating of approval, like just super hard average. That movie,
It's a hard average, bro.
I've
like
heard
you're
that
a
on
super 5 out of 10.
daily.
Damn.
I have a daily hard average.
It's a boner thing.
It's a boner thing. And Winona's up.
Yeah, I feel like this podcast is severely underrated considering there's just a dog sleeping on this couch while we talk.
Yeah, they didn't even realize this
Yeah.
whole time.
It's because the camera's not up, so
That's okay.
you miss a lot of that. You miss the Winona action.
I imagine it's a lot less work for you
Oh, 100%.
Winona.
Yeah, fuck, dude. Shit.
considering our podcast still haven't been able to listen.
Oh, no, it's because, like,
He's on
I've
his
been so
honeymoon.
busy, dude.
Sure, man.
I have,
Yeah.
like, 3 episodes, like, in the pocket. 2 episodes, maybe?
Yeah, man.
Don't don't break the illusion on the. This is actually totally systematic and everything is.
Yeah, there's just a 3-week gap.
I feel like you don't know the first rule about making podcasts. It's called a schedule.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking
We would
tough.
record every Monday, pretty much.
It's hard.
For a long.
Yeah.
Especially when you're getting married.
I don't.
And
Your marriage is irrelevant to your success.
Guy.
It's true.
Hello.
It's hard. It's tough.
I imagine.
Yeah. But as like this is me getting back into it, like really having to recommit.
I'm still waiting for the 5th issue of Bitchin' in the Kitchen.
Oh, dude, fuck! As soon as it hits me, I'm there.
The inspiration.
Yeah.
What do you guys get inspired by? Do you guys inspire
I usually
yourself,
drink.
or?
Yeah. I usually drink a little bit. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
I have a couple
I just
beers
think
and
of,
then
like-
like creative juices. Yeah, like because when I started
That's
drinking.
the start of a problem.
Well, no, it's so like we've talked
Think of
about
any
this before.
success story
It's not like
before
I'm
that.
fucking drunk and I'm like I've got my idea. It's like
That's
the
fine.
juices just start flowing because I become loose and like I stop becoming so hypercritical of like what I think is funny. And it's like I have a general idea, but like once I'm like loose, I'm like, okay, so this is what it's gonna be. Instead of like, oh, I gotta write this thing and like hopefully it's good. And then
I
like,
mean, maybe because it's not comedy, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, what inspires me is like other people doing what I want to do. Mm-hmm. Like on the last time
Yeah,
we
we
did
ta-
this,
yeah, we talked about
we
it.
talked about how I was watching a YouTuber and I'm like, fuck, I really want to do this.
Uh-huh.
Fuck, I really want to do this. And then I found another YouTuber who doing the exact same thing and I'm like, fuck, I really want to do this.
just gotta do it.
Yeah. But
Bitch,
instead, I spent
do it.
$200 on D&D stuff instead of recording stuff. So,
What do you need, a mic?
a laptop that can edit, a mic, a camera that records decently, editing software, the whole thing.
Are you trying to do like almost like a Critical Role type deal? or-
No. I don't want to record our
Tutorials.
D&D sessions. What I really want to do is I want to like. Maybe it's just because I've been watching anime YouTubers, but I want to make an anime YouTube. Like
does
a
that
YouTube
entail?
about anime.
Just talking.
Yeah, just like breaking down anime, talking about anime, anime recommendations, reviews.
Mm-hmm.
But
Why limit yourself to anime?
I don't want to.
No,
I
I don't
also
think
want
it
to do
was
D&D
going to,
stuff.
yeah.
I want to do D&D and anime.
Well, no. More so like the reviewing and shit like that. Because
Well,
you're just talking about
reviewing-
reviewing anime, but you review so much more, and like you're very articulate in the way that you review things. Though you are very harsh biased, but I guess that does kind of add to your flavor.
There's a lot of people that like that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, no, I feel.
Fuck,
fairly
dude,
confident
you've
The second
convinced me to
people does
watch
somebody's
shit and not
harsh,
watch
they-
shit. So I'm not gonna watch fucking.
I mean, I imagine I would start out simply reviewing things.
Just gotta talk a lot of shit.
That's literally all I do is talk.
And that's all you do, regardless.
Like I would just write something on my blog and then read it out loud.
The
in
series
front
should
of
be
the
called
camera.
Talking Shit About.
Talking, yeah.
That would be the
Talking
biggest,
shit. Talking shit. ...
That would be the hardest thing to do. Would be name anything.
Well, like,
That's
like
easy.
suppose you
It
just
com-
watched
it
the
comes-
movie.
it comes to
it's
you.
literally the biggest thing I had. Like the biggest problem I have naming my blog.
Nah.
The Jack review.
Oh.
Please tell me that is not a fucking terrible name.
Yeah, dude. Sucks dick.
Yep. That's what I fucking settled with because I legitimately couldn't think of anything else.
Yeah, your first blog was literally called Jack Reviews Stuff.
Jack.
I was like, what is he doing there?
He's bitching in the
He
kitchen.
reviews
It's good.
stuff. Oh shit.
Cold soup. I'm very proud of the cold soup name.
Yeah, I don't think it has to be like.
I initially didn't like it, but it's one of those things that's just like so irrelevant to anything that it works.
Yeah.
Like
Coming in hot?
Fremulon. Like what the fuck's a Fremulon? Who cares? That's the name of our company.
No, all I hear is Nick Offerman saying Fremulon.
Right? Bad robot.
Yeah.
That is cold soup.
New company, good robot. Going to war.
Rival company. Back to wars.
The wizard.
Yeah, names.
of tonight's episode
Underachievers came from Keenan, back from when we were writing
It wasn't
scripts
going
back
to
in
be
the
a
day.
podcast, but like Keenan wanted to
Yeah.
make a show.
And then that was going to be the show that we did, and then in turn, we just turned it into the Underachievers Podcast. Which I really like. The Underachievers name is just really good.
It's so great.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Because that's entirely what this entire episode has been.
The
underachieving.
Underachieving.
And at the end, we all say it in our theme song. We'll tell you
the video game, like what the series that I wanted to do, I'd call the team the Underachievers.
Yeah, I read that.
Achievement Underachievers.
No, like so there's like for like a little while I like entertained the idea of like doing like a esports like comedy thing about like a team fucking rising up and they'd be the fucking underachievers
It's
team.
like a team name.
That's
okay.
just like a different. It's a fucking different name to say underdog. You son of a bitch.
Yeah. But it's like it's a fucking video game team.
No.
I mean,
None of
there's
y'all
already a
motherfuckers-
show.
But then I know nothing about video games, so
None
that's
of
like
y'all
the.
motherfuckers finished the story I wrote, did you?
No, I was actually going to mention that a minute
See,
ago.
I was on
started
my
reading it
honeymoon and I
yesterday.
got fucking married. I don't fucking hate the player, dude. Hate the game.
I sent that to you like a month before you got married, motherfucker.
Yeah, and I'm fucking busy too because I was getting married.
Dang. Yeah, honestly, I was going to start reading it last night, and I do say start because I have not started. Because, like, I really just want to, like, sit with it, you know?
I mean, it's 30 fucking pages, so
Yeah.
I imagine someone.
I think
would sit
it's, like, just with anything, I'm always a little bit deterred to jump in. Just because I'm, like, I don't know, I just don't finish a lot of things, I guess.
Me too.
Fuck yeah.
But
I've
yeah, I
already
think
drank one of
I
them.
think that's the hardest thing with anything is really just jumping in.
Yeah.
This is a warm beer, motherfucker.
Fucking so
I
goddamn
when I said it.
inconsiderate. You're welcome. Jesus
That'll
Christ.
be a free drink.
Popping
Sarah didn't
dogs,
drink her
talking
shot.
hogs.
Now we're all just going to be like, what are
Me?
Popping dogs.
Popping dogs, talking hogs?
we Jesus.
I'm pretty sure the only person that's read my story is James, and I don't even know if he finished it.
Yeah, like I saw his comments on there. It sounded like he only read the first bit a little bit. Get to it. You could actually like send it to. I don't know.
I could probably send it to Preston now that I'm not worried she's gonna get me fired for having some really weird shit in here.
Your story?
Oh, yeah. I was like, what? Now I want to read it. Now I've gotten.
What is it about again?
It is like non-spoiler version. Dude wakes up, no memory, in front of a house. It's raining. Spoilery.
It's the plot to Silent Hill.
It's plot to what?
Silent Hill.
Is it really?
Not really.
Like to break it down.
Downpour?
It's essentially.
Sorry, I didn't mean to play footsies with you.
Oh, it's all good, man.
He did.
I just had an idea about someone going to the afterlife. And so this dude wakes up with no memory and starts to explore a house, and then he meets the devil and starts talking to him. And then he meets God and starts talking to him, and then it just sort of like, oh, this guy kind of went through some fucked up shit before he died, and like the process of what happens between death and the afterlife.
You should definitely play Silent Hill Downpour.
Is that really what Silent Hill Downpour is?
I'm just saying,
It's like
there's a good amount of similarities.
Is there really?
Yeah.
I've never. Played
It's good that
Silent-
you don't know.
Yeah, I've
that it's
legitimately never.
Oh,
played
but
a
then
Silent
again,
Hill game.
I don't know. I came in like bits and pieces to someone playing that game, but that's what I got from that game.
Yeah, I don't really remember that one specifically. Silent Hill franchise has always been like a little bit on the brim of my memory and stuff like that.
Mm. You know, I wish they would do a really good Resident Evil movie.
Yeah, I
Never
wish they
gonna
would too.
Because they just want to keep that shitty franchise
Oh,
alive.
dude, I'm so sorry. Thanks for taking one by yourself, though, because I do not want another one. I'm already feeling kind of buzzed.
Well, there's some real legitimate coughs there, but they were like very gassy. Like,
Oh, did you smell it from it?
no, it was just like
Oh, it was real.
I could feel the pain.
Let's talk about some real shit, though. I mean, I was just talking about like my passions, wanting to do anime, YouTube, and shit like that, and writing. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing other than this podcast?
Well,
Fucking.
on a
First of all,
4-day-a-week
ouch,
basis.
dude.
I mean,
Go
it came
for it,
off
Cody.
harder than I meant,
Just
but it's like what are you guys doing?
No, honestly, pretty much like I was saying before, I have a hard time kind of getting into the groove of starting to do new things because like even the idea of like you know everyone wants to succeed, but nobody wants to put in the effort. So a lot of the time, my mindset is like,
What's effort?
it is that too because like effort could be something so minimal or something like so extreme. So, but I'm trying to get back into doing like writing a lot more jokes. I'm carrying around a notebook again, things like that. Because pretty much like you were saying, like just last week, we went to an open mic, and it was like super cool. And I thought that shit inspired me a lot to like, because I've never like seen the local Vegas comics in like a long time. And a lot of the people at that bar were actually like really good.
Where do you even go to see like comedy in Vegas?
Which one did
They
you
have
go
open
to?
mics pretty much every day of the week. The main one that I know of on Mondays is Dive Bar. Tuesdays is Rebar. There's also this place called it's like
The
a Baja
Bar.
Grill, but we went there and it was like ghetto kids twerking on each other, and literally not a single comic went up. So we
You
just
don't.
left.
I mean, that sounds like comedy gold.
You think?
Yeah, but if everyone's twerking and trying to focus on their hormones, then nobody's.
Isn't that comedy?
It's hard to tell jokes with raging boners in the room. That's
Is it
not
though?
your boner.
It's a place like right off UNLV, so like they're all just
Oh, it's just
looking
fucking,
for a
yeah.
place to go after school.
That's fair.
But I think that's mostly where I focus. I haven't like I do want to try like writing a new script again, just for like fun and trying to practice out that again because I thought
100%.
that was fun. It's just so it's like I can write the script, but it's like the actual execution, like trying to get people to like be committed to what like you're doing. It's fucking pulling teeth.
Yeah.
No, dude, we got 3 people right here: the writers and the editors.
Mm-hmm.
I can't write scripts to save my life, but you fucking.
But no, it's the acting.
But yeah, because
it's
Jack
the
would poke
acting.
the flaws and everything that we would
Yeah,
write.
it's the
Like,
acting
here's where
that,
the
like-
logic doesn't work.
Dude, I can write the fucking script all day.
It's
It's the actual acting of it.
You don't think
that-
you could
Do
act
we
it?
need like? I mean, at this point, do we really need the actors?
That's why I started filming by myself. That's why Cold Soup is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, so like that's just me. Like that's why I haven't written a big script since I've started doing Cold Soup because that doesn't.
I mean, how many big scripts have you written though? I've read 2 of them.
I've written 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Yeah, series, episodes.
I read 1 YouTube series, which I do believe you filmed at some point.
I started to with
like
Nico.
like a YouTube episode.
Yeah.
I remember you filmed that.
Was that the one like forever ago when Keenan was still around?
I think it was.
I took a day off work to hang out with you guys once for that.
Yeah.
It was no. It was while you were still dating
Nico.
other Sarah.
Yeah, well, I did one with Nico helped film for a little bit. Then there's another
fuck is
one
Nico?
with like the first.
Nick,
That was a joke.
right? Oh,
Yeah, there's another one that I filmed an entire episode of. But yeah, but I've just stopped putting my faith in other people.
Yeah.
Other than like Cody and I, just because like I can work with his schedule. You know, it's like 1 day a week we record. Like that I can do, but it's not like, hey Cody, I need you to memorize all these lines and we'll go
I
to
could
this
watch
place.
me.
No, I definitely like I don't
Fucking
doubt.
go.
Yeah, I don't doubt that you could. It's just a matter of like that's not what I'm trying to put on someone else at this point. You know, just because like
but I mean that's like
It's hard to
your-
find people that are going to seek out your vision too.
Yeah.
Eventually, that's what you want, though, right? I mean, what you should be practicing now, bro.
but no,
That shit
no,
knocked out.
it's but
Getting
that's
old
not
up in here.
that's not with so like Cody's a different breed because Cody is a creative mind, but I can only do so much with Cody and I. You know what I'm saying? So like if I were to write a big
I
script.
gotta pee real bad, so.
Yeah. If I were to write a big script, it's like I would need more than 2 people. Mostly
So-
because I would want to be behind the camera more than I am
You
in
would
front
want
of
to
the
direct
camera.
more than act.
Yeah.
So ever since I've wanted to become ever since I knew that I had an enjoyment with writing, I've always had 2 ideas that have just stuck with me, and I've always been too scared to write because like they were some of my favorite ideas, and I didn't want to fuck them up with my inexperience.
Yeah.
Do you have any of those? Like your baby ideas that you eventually want to see become something?
Oh, well, I mean, like, I want to be a director. There's, like, stories that I want to tell. Like, there's this Kung Fu movie. Like, I love fighting movies.
Same.
Like, not action movies, but, like, Kung Fu. Like, there's this one called Owen Bach, The Protector.
On
Bach, yeah.
Yeah.
It was, like, the dude with the elephant, right?
Yeah.
So that's my fucking... I love that movie with a passion. And it's just, like, it's not about action. It's, like, about fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a great story behind it. So I've, like, wanted to do, like, a movie like that that's, like, more street-based. And,
Okay.
So that would be really cool.
Have you seen District 13?
No.
It's like a French parkour fighting action movie.
District 13?
District 13, I believe.
That's-
It's either District 13 or D13.
Because District 13 is that alien movie, isn't that not?
That's District 12.
Oh, fucking... Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's what I think.
11.
But no, I haven't. But that's one of the things that I've always loved. I've always wanted to do, like, a series. And then there's this time travel thing that I've always, like... I have, like, the first episode, like, planned.
Okay.
It's called Time Flies.
So I just asked Marco this since you're back. Ever since I knew that writing was very important to me, I've always had 2 ideas. One for like an anime sort of manga idea, and that's just saturated and become what it is. And another is like a sort of zombie novel. And I've always been too scared to write them just because I'm inexperienced and I have such high hopes for them. Do you have anything like that in your creative aspects in terms of comedy or script
No,
writing?
not
like
He,
that?
specifically.
he has the fucking incest joke that he's been working on for like 3
It's
months.
not really even an incest joke. And honestly, I added shit to that yesterday. So
So this is my all-time favorite. Well, sorry to interrupt on your thing, but like he's got this fucking incest, or like a premise that's like based on incest porn, but like
I feel like you've been telling that same joke for 3 months.
yeah, but it's never been
Yeah,
like
it's changed a
he's
lot.
never
Yeah.
told me it, nor have I like there's never been in completion to it.
I've heard you. You.
I did a version for you guys at
his
your wedding shower.
His
yeah.
wedding
Oh,
shower.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like when I had just written it though.
Yeah. So, but one day that joke will come to fruition.
Yeah. Well, like I said,
And
if
it's gonna
you're going to
fucking
a mic
either
next
sit-
weekend, maybe we can meet up and we
Yeah.
could all go.
I got 5 minutes ready.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just need to order my stuff. That's mainly it. And even then, like in terms of like
Wait, what? You have to order your stuff.
put
or-
it in order.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
I don't have to order.
was like, what?
Yeah, I need to hit
He's,
up my Ryan.
he's got a leather jacket
Yeah.
on order,
You fucking-
son.
Oh,
Up a
I'm
rubber
going with
chicken on
a
stage?
Dice Clay bit.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Do you guys
I'm sorry. Go
remember-
ahead.
That's what Dice Clay does.
Do you guys remember when we were kids and rubber chickens were like a stand-up comedy bit? Like for some
I know
reason.
that's always strange to me to think that
That
there was,
and
like,
airplane-
promptness and stuff.
Airplane food.
Airplanes.
Yeah. Remember, like, what's the deal with airplane food?
Until after 9/11.
That's just making fun of.
What's the
Jerry
deal with
Seinfeld.
airplanes? They're always hitting buildings.
And then I had actual airplane food, and I completely understood fucking comedy.
Fuck.
What do you guys think of Seinfeld?
I fucking hate
Never
it.
seen Seinfeld.
It's.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I really I don't understand his comedy.
It's white people humor.
It doesn't
Oh, are you talking
seem-
about Jerry Seinfeld as a comedian
Like-
or the show?
The show
Both.
Seinfeld.
Okay.
Both. I don't
like
care what
Friends.
the fuck.
Because I've
he
never
answers.
seen
Either way. He
either,
sucks.
honestly. I mean, but I've heard
I wouldn't
Jerry.
say.
I've heard a lot of interviews with Jerry Seinfeld, and he seems like he's so confident.
Yeah, no, I mean, like,
So-
I've seen an episode of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee.
Yeah.
And like, that is so
That's pretty much
drastically
what I've seen.
different from what I've seen of shitty episodes.
I
of
think
Seinfeld.
when you're producing a show,
Frasier either.
it's like a whole nother monster.
Show.
Like as much as like it's your comedy, like, and your writing,
It's in a very.
it's. I think so many people have their hands in what's going on that it's like, that's not you.
Yeah.
Like so, like
Maybe,
I can
but
only
that
really
would-
think of like my joke, like the joke that I have lined up, like is fucking weird and it's fucked up, and it's like in no way, shape, or form would it ever be like something that's like, oh, let's put this joke in a movie, or like this is like something that you could tell on TV, you know, because it's just a fucking weird
The
joke.
thing is, I think that kind of thing all the time, but then I'll listen to a podcast and they'll make a joke.
But that's a
Good,
pot.
like-
But I'm talking
but-
like
but-
national TV.
Yeah, my point is like they'll say a joke on a podcast or something, and then those same people who say that in the podcast either like write a show and then that same joke comes up, or like
Something similar.
they'll use it in their stand up and they'll like retool it. Like
Yeah,
Dan
dude.
Harmon's a great example of that.
I don't think what like thinking about your dad jacking off in front of your mom is going to be in a TV show.
You'd be
I
surprised.
see that all the time. I feel like yeah.
But another person who's done
hold on.
something similar.
Finish your thought. I want to hear
I don't
what
even
your.
remember my thought, dude.
It was like a creative project that you've never wanted to
Yeah,
do
I don't have
because you
anything
don't
like
want to fail.
specifically laid out. I think I always had like
Just
you know,
an incest
I
joke.
would make like tons of Google Docs that would be like for this purpose and this purpose and this
My
purpose.
Google Docs are a fucking mess.
Yeah, mine
I
are
just
too,
wanna-
man. And like at some point, I think it almost would get lost because I have like, there's tons of Google Docs I have in my notebook. In my backpack alone, I have like at least 6 notepads, each with something in it, which both at some point fulfilled a purpose and then lost it along the way because it's just the one that was in my pocket was the one I was going to write in,
Yeah.
and all this kind of stuff. So
Dude, I have what 2, 4.
there's a
6,
multitude of
8,
ideas.
10.
Honestly, I want to go through all those again and be like, what kind of jokes have I written down over the years that I haven't like?
I have 19
Processing.
different folders in my Google Drive. One of which is for D&D, 2 of which are for
I
jobs.
there's a ton of D&D stuff.
Yeah, but I have like fucking
How's your
at
tattoo
least 7.
Oh, you
You got a new
fucking
tattoo?
dickhead
Days ago, you're
motherfucker!
fine.
I thought
Ouch! You son of a bitch!
He's fine.
I
He's
thought it-
over exaggerating.
Like it was fucking.
You know,
popping out.
people always like pretend slap you. You're like the first person to ever actually slap me.
Put me in a book.
My mom was the only person to ever slap one of my tattoos.
Yeah, and I got that shit on tape.
Yeah, you did. I have like 3 different.
remember that.
attempts
Reminding you
at
what
a
pain
superhero
feels like.
Story.
Huh?
I have like 3 different attempts at a superhero story. One
For
is
the
like
speed
a
thing.
one is a superhero high school where the main character is a speedster. One is like a superhero task force where the main character is like a cop in a world of superheroes, doesn't have any powers, and I don't
Like the
I think-
series Powers.
Kind of, yes. Except it was eventually going to turn out he had powers, probably. So.
Now he's slapping it. Who's the real
Now
victim
it's
here?
fucking itchy. So here we are.
Fuck, now I got to piss.
Hurry up! I gotta pee.
Damn, everyone's peeing. Should we just wrap up?
I don't know where we at. We'll wait for
157.
139.
Damn, so close. Not really.
Yeah, I got this joke. I think it's solid. I think it's good.
Yeah. What made you
Fine.
kind of like want to start ramping into that area?
So when we were on vacation, just met so many people that were like doing their thing and like enjoying life, kind of. And like I was at a point where it's like I'm not enjoying life. I'm just kind of working and like doing things and like especially at that point, like it was like
you don't have a. I mean, I guess you have a hobby in terms of like the YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, but like even so, like I've fallen off of it just because like the planning the wedding and getting married.
That makes
like,
sense to me. Like I don't think that's like.
Yeah,
I'm just
and,
trying to use that as an excuse. But
it was just very consuming. And as much as I like wanted to keep putting stuff out there, like I had to keep like living my life and experiencing like my wedding without like, oh, I wonder if this fucking podcast has posted yet, you know? Yeah. So I like took a break from that, but like as I was there, I'm just like and like open minded and just experiencing life, and I'm just like, I gotta do what I want to do without like fucking working for the rest of my life, you know? Like if I don't give it a real shot, like what am I really doing? So I've just gotten into writing, and I told myself I'm gonna at least go do stand up. Yeah. Open mic after open mic, whatever it may be. But I gotta try it. Yeah. I gotta put more effort into my YouTube channel just because like that's been suffering a lot just because it's been kind of podcast heavy. So it's just like I really
kind of spread, but
yeah, well it's just like
there's always going to be more podcasts. It's easier to put out.
Yeah, but like the thing is, like I like when I originally did it, I like wanted to be like very one for one, like one podcast, one video, one podcast, one video. But in turn, like I would just get so lazy and be like, oh well, I have a fucking podcast to put out, so like that's a video that saves me like relevant. But then like like that doesn't keep me relevant because it's like as much as I want to like say that that's like what I'm doing, like the podcast is great and I love it and it's fun, really. Like the conversations, but it's not the same as the videos because like the videos I find like
the videos people are actually going to watch.
They show like the writing processes and stuff, and people they probably wouldn't listen to the podcast until they've seen the videos.
Exactly.
Like, I like this guy.
Yeah, but
what's cool is now you have some weird shit that they can look back on.
Yeah, exactly. Which is totally going to be the case for sure. Like,
yeah, but so now it's like I want to be equal. I want to do the one for one, and also just really try to put my best foot forward as far as comedy and videography, so I can like try to make something of it versus like, oh, this is my hobby. Like I want it to be more of the forefront instead of like just being lazy, you know. So that, and then
laziness
like
is too powerful sometimes.
Yeah, it's too easy to be lazy. So like I like told myself like on the plane that I was like, I'm gonna like get some minutes together and do stand up.
Rebar, you get 4 minutes. So.
Oh fuck! I got 6.
It's okay. They ring the bell at 4. You get another minute after that.
Okay, yeah, I got 6. I can cut it down to 5, but. Yeah, like, but yesterday I like wrote this joke and I put it together today, and it's like I have it to where I'm super satisfied. Like I did it, like fucking, like I was literally like in the store by myself, just like there was no one. So I was just like literally like started the timer and I was like talking into my phone, like it was the microphone, and I was just like going through it, like the mannerisms, like body language and everything, and I fucking like piece it out. Okay, I like this, I don't like this, I should say this, I should stop, wait, give it a beat, do everything. And like after I finished it, I was like, dude, that's a solid joke in my opinion. And like I told a friend yesterday like basically the premise of the joke and a little like the rough outline of like what I had, and he was like, dude, that's pretty funny. And I was like, I'll take pretty funny, like, you know, I'll work with that.
I was like, this is not dead silent. You should
be
okay.
Yeah, and it was just like, I'm confident with that, and like now it's just like, all right, cool. I have this. I'm gonna perfect it, and I'm gonna do it. Like that's it.
Yeah.
So now it's like, all right. So I got my stand up, and it's like you can kind of recycle that until it's like fine tuned. You're not gonna get the same crowd every night. So fuck it. That's what I've got. That's my fucking back pocket. Boom. That's my stand up. Now I want to do a video.
Stand.
Now I want to stay up to date with the podcast. I got backlogs, editing. I'll take care of that. Keep doing it. Keep adding new content.
Dude, you just need to get to the point where you can make money off what you're doing and then quit your job. Even if it's like a little bit.
That's my ultimate dream.
That's my dream.
So yeah,
That's anybody's dream, really.
that's just what I want to do, and I'm just got to work harder for it now. It's like in my mindset, like I just got to work, and like put real fucking 40 hours a week work in the back. So yeah, but yeah, just that honeymoon really kind of cleared things up and like let me like step back from like real life and like, what the fuck am I doing? Well, not anything. So let me go like reassess my life, and that's what I did.
Honeymoon seems like a bad time to reassess your life. You're
No,
like,
dude,
I've already committed to this.
No, like, well, I'm saying like what I was
Different
doing,
kind
you
of
know, like
Yeah.
it's not like, oh fuck, I've really fucked this marriage up. I gotta go.
God damn.
But yeah, like
I realized
I'm
it's a
gay.
good 4 years before that.
you really start contemplating. But yeah, so that's where I am.
It's good.
Now I got my time.
Yeah. I think like laziness can get way too in your head. I know I'm lazy, but I also don't think I'm as lazy as I think I am, because the reason I think I'm lazy is because I wake up at like 4 p.m. and shit, but it's also because I work till 3 a.m.
It
and
skews
shit.
the fucking perception for sure.
Yeah, it's just like, I think it's all, I'm like, me waking up at like 4 a.m. and then like my girlfriend's like, oh, I've been awake since 8 o'clock, and I'm like, that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't even imagine how you do that, because
Like we've lived what 25, 26 years with a day and night cycle being, hey, you're up, it gets dark, you go to bed. Now it's like, hey, you wake up, it gets dark, you stay up, the sun comes up, you go to bed.
The thing is that shit gets in my head a lot too when I'm at home after work and stuff. Like, I'll see the sun coming up and I'll be like, man, that means I should go to sleep. But it's like, I've literally had 2 hours of freedom since I got home.
Exactly.
And I don't know.
I usually don't go to sleep until 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning.
time. Like, the fact that you can still stay up till 12, like till noon after working till 3 is nuts. Just like,
I usually don't. I think I've only ever done it like once or twice.
yeah, like when we play D&D is a great example of when I feel stretched.
Because we usually play till like 8:30.
Yeah, we play D&D from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. on Saturday mornings, essentially. And it is pretty whack. Every time I've ever described it to somebody, they're like, why the fuck? And I'm like, because it's the shift we work, and it's just what
we play online.
But
Yeah,
like
we
they
play on the
do they
internet.
have like the same schedule as you guys? Or?
Yeah,
we
we all
literally
work
on the
together,
same
except-
shift.
Oh, it's like work people.
Yeah, so we got one dude
Gotcha.
who works day shift, and so he wakes up at 3 o'clock to play with us. We have another dude who works graveyard, but is on his weekend already.
So he's just used to
So
being
he's
on that
also,
time.
but for whatever reason, he wakes up. He has a normal schedule on the weekends, and he wakes up to play with us.
Yeah, the
and then there
commitment is pretty
the
impressive, honestly.
3 other people, 4 including myself, all work like the same shift for the most part.
Yeah,
and we play.
I feel that. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty weird. But yeah, I think those are the days when like that kind of like pour over gets to me the most, and I'm just like, wow, the sun's been up for a good 4 hours. I'm just like,
I'm definitely awake now.
yeah. And then I'm expected to sleep after that, and I'm just like, nah. But I got work. If I didn't work if I worked the exact same schedule as Jack, I'm sure it would be a lot easier.
Yeah, you'd have to go in 2 hours later. So.
Yeah.
This warm beer is delicious.
I finished mine, man.
So ungrateful, y'all.
You really just gotta
You can power through it.
realize
for
you're
sure.
drinking PPR, and that the warmth or the coldness is
No,
not
there's-
adding or
there's a
subtracting
very
anything.
different.
Yeah.
There's a drastic difference.
Nah,
between
man.
one.
Power
Yeah,
through,
it was
son.
It was like eating hot soup, hot cereal.
Hot cereal.
I wonder if Virginia has Labor Day hours.
Ramen does sound
Actually,
really
I had
good.
ramen like 2 days ago. It was pretty good. Fukumimi,
I've heard good things.
not bad.
Fukumimi.
Fukumimi. Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite restaurant ever? Favorite place to eat ever? Don't sit down. Del Taco. Fuck.
I mean, like, you can't go wrong with a Brazilian steakhouse. It doesn't even.
Yeah, I knew that stuff.
But you're saying like if someone was like, you get one meal, bitch. This is what you're getting.
Chipotle. I was trying to speak for Jim.
Don't say Chipotle. Don't say Chipotle. Don't say Chipotle.
I don't know,
Dude,
man.
really,
I'm
it's
too
all mood
picky.
dependent. Because I would say Genya, or
So
I would
picky.
say fucking like Echo and Rig. Like Echo and Rig's probably it, because like you could just, if it was my last meal
Yeah, if it was
ever,
like, you better.
I would just
quality
drop
that shit
like
up.
$170 on food for myself.
When it's your last meal, like suppose you're in prison and you're about to get executed, and they're like, you get one last meal. Do they tell you what the budget is for that, or could you be
No,
like, hey,
they let you ball out.
They let you
Well,
ball
no,
out.
now they I think they've put a law in saying that the last meal is no longer a thing. Just
Yeah, I
because,
always
like,
thought that
it's
was kind
tough.
of way
Yeah.
too movie centric, like cinematic kind of shit.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
it's just too expensive now.
Yeah,
last
because I
meal
imagine people would go crazy.
Would be a bowl of ramen from like Genya, or like assuming
You get
the
incarcerated in Nevada.
and a burrito from Chipotle, and a steak.
I'd get a
And if
burger.
You think you could finish all of it?
Yeah. If I was gonna die, I would probably
I'd
eat it all, throw up, finish the rest, throw up, eat some more, and then go die.
If they're about to execute you, yeah.
You would shit yourself upon electrocution.
Yeah,
wouldn't be
I think
my
that's going to
problem.
happen anyway, isn't it?
It won't be my problem at that point.
Sometimes
Why the fuck do I care?
You gotta let go and let God
Yeah.
deal with it, son. What about you?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm still going to say Taco Bell, I feel like. Like, I want nacho fries, and they're like, if they're not in season, I'm like,
Yo,
right,
those nacho fries are so fucking overrated.
They really are, honestly. Like,
The seasoning is trash.
they're just too
what I-
saggy, man.
That's what I feel about chicken fries from Burger King.
Dude, I fucking
I
love
had some
chicken fries.
last Saturday
I
night.
haven't had chicken fries in years, but like, dear God, what a great idea. Always has been. Always will be.
They're just elongated chicken fingers. is
Yeah,
all.
they really are. Like, if chickens had actual fingers, that's what they'd look like.
Some chicky fingies.
I don't know. Like, when it comes to choosing food, I'm typically too picky to like. I'd be like, yo, I want like just a meal at BJ's, like beer included, appetizers
That's not
included.
picky. That's like the opposite of picky.
No,
Oh, sorry.
no, like literally.
I just meant like in general.
so
if they
like
ask me that, I'd be
whenever
"Ah."
we go eat, it's like, dude, what do you want to eat? And he's like, I don't know, dude. I don't really care. And I'm like,
That's not being picky, bro.
but then I'm like, no, dude. Like, let's go do this thing. And
I
he's
get,
like,
yeah, I
no.
get what you're saying, Jack. Like, picky would be like if he listed something off, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I don't like cilantro. It's like,
Yeah, that
well,
would
then
be-
don't fucking order cilantro. You
we should
dumbass.
go to Taco Bell then.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I guess picky might be the wrong word. I'm just like, it takes me a long time to like land at a
Indecisive.
place. Yeah.
Indecisive.
Indecisive
Yeah.
is the word you're looking for.
Yeah, because like I'm definitely not picky with food. I guess I'll eat anything.
When you were younger, did you guys eat like very bland ass food?
No,
Dude,
my
when
mom
I was
a
young-
fantastic cook. Fantastic cook.
Yeah, I used to like. My parents would have like a weekly regimen of going to Burger King, pretty much every week, and then my friend Sean, who I would hang out with, I convinced his mom to start a weekly regimen to go to Burger King every week, and they were on different days. So I would like, I'd utilize them both, man, because I knew I could hang out with Sean, and his mom would also go to Burger King, and that's where I fell in love with chicken fries. Good times, long time ago.
Do you guys remember the Texas Double Whopper from Burger King?
No,
That show's the best.
I was
Wasn't
like,
it just fucking onion straws and barbecue sauce?
yeah, it
and
sounds like
bacon and
any
jalapeno?
Western
Yeah.
burger ever.
Yeah, it's delicious though.
I heard a place the other day refer to like fried onion like things as like bloomin' rose petals or something.
Oh, the blue and onion?
Not bloomin' onion though, but it was like straight
Onion.
up petals was the term.
Onion.
I had to Google.
I'm glad
Onion.
you caught that too.
Yeah, bloomin' onion. I know what that is, but it was like rose something petals, and I was like, "What the fuck are you trying to compensate for by calling it?"
So
this?
is the idea that we're going to edit this down? Because I think we're at like 2 hours now.
Oh
So
no, it's gonna
two
run
hours in.
all the
We're
way
just gonna
through.
cut it soon. We're almost
Yeah.
done. You know,
I
edit this
want
shit
8,
down.
and I think we should do another one, but with more substance.
This is about as substance as we're gonna get, bitch. What else? What else are we gonna talk about?
I have no fucking
Jack wants substance, guys. Everyone
Exactly.
Send some
Is this
substance
not
to
enough substance for you?
jackwise@gmail.com.
Something more than talking about what animal you would fight.
Dude, I would fight.
A whale on land. We know, bitch. You lose.
Nobody determined
Did you
that
answer?
it is. Nobody gave me a weapon choices.
Oh, yeah. I said a non-venomous snake.
Oh yeah,
Oh, scary.
yeah. You'd still fucking lose.
against a defanged cobra? Nah, dog. I'd kick that bitch. Assuming this was like a scenario where we had to like fight each other.
Yeah. You can kick a snake. You can probably just come back though.
Yeah.
In a fucking Mortal Kombat where it's like pushing you together.
That's what I'm saying. Like the like substance has to be like in the setup.
It's a fight.
Like, I wouldn't kick a snake for no reason, but if
I don't think I'd kick a snake. I'd be fucking.
You're terrified of snakes.
Yeah,
You're just a little bitch.
Really?
Says the motherfucker afraid of spiders. I could kill a spider with my
I'd kill
bare
a
foot.
snake. With my not barefoot.
I don't think I'd step on a spider with my bare foot. No, son.
Fuck that.
No, I'd get my chunk
While this debate is going on, we're gonna take a little fiver. Potential fiver,
right,
or just cut it. I mean,
we'll wrap this up.
Underachievers Nights, Labor Day special.
Labor Day special.
Labor Day.
We're doing labor.
No, we're not.
At night.
I'm the only one that fucking worked today. Fuck both of you guys.
I
And I
every
didn't
Monday
get time
off.
and a half.
What a
This
bitch.
is my usual day.
This isn't it. I'm getting paid today.
Do we end this show any special way? I don't think so, right?
No, we just sing a song about our feelings.
I am feeling like I gotta poop. But I'm also kind of hungry, so I'd eat and then I'd probably poop again.
Damn. Deep.
Jack in the Box sounds so good. That's my go-to drunk meal. Bean and cheese burrito from Roberto's or Jack in the Box munchies meal.
I haven't had one of those munchie meals in years, but they like changed them too much. They all look like wannabe, like they're all like in bowls now and shit. The fuck's going on?
No, it's the bowl. It's the munchie bowl, son. Don't get it twisted.
So you tell me that they converted half of their menu into a stoner-friendly section?
They did.
Yeah, 100%. They know the clientele.
Damn.
Who else is buying 2 for 109 tacos?
Drunk people.
Exactly.
I remember the one time we got drunk at your house. It was the first time I ever drank tequila. Shabo got the fucking a shit ton of tacos from Jack in the Box. And it was the first time I ever had them and the greatest time.
And the last.
And the last.
The explosive diarrhea really ended that.
Hey,
movie.
drive-thrus. And another place like fast food places should start investing instead of drive-thrus. They're called drunk-thrus. And it's like,
Where you can hit the curb and it just bounces off. Instead of being like,
It's
oh
just made for
shit, my
people.
bad. Well,
No, what they need to do is Uber just needs to give you discounts if you can fail a breathalyzer. Or Uber Eats, rather.
That's a great idea.
Like fucking Grubhub.
or that,
and-
or like give you a fucking option, be like, oh hey, we're going from this place to this place, but I'm gonna add a side stop on
You
this
could do
fucking
that.
Jack in the Box on
You
the
could
way.
do that.
Can you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There was like a Lyft did a promotion for a little bit with Taco Bell.
Really?
A time where you could add a Taco Bell order to your Lyft ride.
Fucking game changer.
Lyft on top of their
I don't know if I want to do another
game.
one of these 'cause I'm hungry now.
I know.
Right?
I'm pretty hungry, honestly. I don't know.
I don't know
what
if I
you
want
guys
a
is,
burger or fucking burrito.
Anyway, before we talk more about food.
Thanks for listening,
Signing
y'all.
off.
Now you know where to eat the best cheeseburger.
Which animals to and to not to fight.
Which, yeah, don't fight a whale. Definitely fight a shaved raccoon.
You can fight a whale. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Cody is probably on something. I can see it in his eyes.
And if you're very confident in your
smoked all
kicking
day?
skills,
I was talking about it.
fight a snake.
About to, though.
What else did we talk about? What else did we talk about in this podcast?
What kind of shit did you just talk about?
Oh, believe your dreams.
You guys is weird.
Believe in your
facial
dreams
hair.
and go do. Oh yeah, grow a mustache. Bitches love mustache.
If you want one, don't let anybody tell you to.
Don't grow the fucking metal goatee thing and then don't.
Unless you play bass.
Grow full beards.
Yeah, full
If
beard.
you play bass, grow the metal thing.
Yeah,
Google system.
Wait a
of
minute,
down.
you're fucking growing the beard, the chin beard, you bitch.
me.
Yeah,
So, I got
yours
the
just
Orlando
doesn't
Bloom going on,
grow
son.
long.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Oh my god, you do.
Right.
You're Mexican Orlando Bloom.
Orlando.
Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloom, Holmes. On that note of racism, bye y'all. Have a good
Dudes.
not Labor Day.
Yeah, this one.